Hello, hello, hello out there, internet land. Welcome to another exciting episode of Werewolf, Rage Across the UPA.
Across the UPA.
With our DM, AMAM. Take it on over. It's been a minute, so we gotta do a little recap here.
Because I don't know.
I may have not been
something about a guy missing in a van.
The one who wasn't here has the most, for the last session, has the most story.
I mean, it did pertain to him the most, though.
Right,
Yeah.
right. He was,
So our last one was we were at basically that pit stop, correct?
yeah,
Yeah.
little
Rest area. I mean, it's a pit stop.
I know we fought some
pits.
Yeah.
I know we fought some folks. Yeah, that place.
Yeah.
I remember the circle
The
drive.
semicircle.
I remember somebody like tombstoned a dude through that solar panel.
Yeah.
And there was a tire
Remember
thrown with a
ping
dodge.
with the tire? Yeah.
Just kiss the tire out.
Put the dodgeball noise. You might need to pull that back.
Get it
up.
up, get it up.
Yeah, that was John. So last time, you were following a lead of Handyman. Having been missing,
That's right.
it was
There's a handyman.
Jesse's character Growth Hour, his tribal connection, and so as your search went to go look for him, you found a traffic block and a roadblock. Police had this area locked down. You snuck through. You found Handyman.
You found something.
There's
the noise.
You found Handyman, and some battles ensued. You fought a couple Black Spiral Dancers and a Fomori.
Yep. Oh, I remember the former. Yeah, was it like
thing.
electricity?
Yeah, I stole it from Star Trek. Anyway. Anyway, at the end maybe we back up a little bit. We had Jeremy's character.
Jimmy, yeah, that one.
I should have reviewed character name. Hooch.
Donnie.
Hooch. Donnie, Hooch. He looked at the Fomori after they had slain it, and it kind of reverted back to its human form, and it was one of the people, somebody you're familiar with, you recognized. We want to cut to that scene just real quick. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god! That was that 170s like guy in the hall.
Oh, troll. I thought you were gonna do troll too. It's like,
Oh my god! Yeah.
It was one of the other kids that you tried escaping with, but they had gotten recaptured.
I do remember that.
Just say you were weak. That's a very Alron attitude. You were weak. Rip his dog tags off.
You're not worth remembering, Pop.
I don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do?
No.
I just didn't know if you wanted a reaction out there or
Nope.
Oh my god.
if anybody else has anything. But,
So, our next course of action, because we had like 4 things to do out here, and this is one of them.
Yep. The next course of action you had lined up was meeting up with Micah's mentor, Frank,
Floink.
who had been somewhat MIA, though there was some contact made and he was on the move.
Somewhat. You're missing.
Well, he was missing for a little while, then you guys got a message that he was on the move, felt he was being hunted, but thinks he had eluded them for a moment, but something seemed weird where he was.
Sounds familiar.
See, he appears online, but you go to message him, then he
Ghosts.
goes off. Yeah.
Absolutely ghosts.
He logs in, immediately goes invisible, and logs back out.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
waiting
it could be
to-
his cell reception.
Yeah.
You're waiting to see if that message says
Oh, you
red
know
or
that
not.
if the text
He left us on red, yeah.
Or you just see so-and-so is typing.
And it
That's it.
Yeah.
doesn't stop.
It never goes away.
It's the cat walking on the keyboard.
Yeah.
I think if you were set and you were gonna hop in, find your vehicle and
Yeah, I mean, these things looked like they were hunting for something, so this spot is probably hot. We should probably boogie.
Was
Well,
it
let-
somebody in the vehicle the entire last session?
Didn't they have somebody in the back of a van?
no.
No, I thought
It
like
was-
one of us sat in the car.
I don't
the
think
entire
so.
time.
No.
Didn't Jesse do that?
No, we had Jesse taken out, so there were some
Jesse
normal,
was Jesse.
normal humans there, normal humans.
Well, can we look in the
spot
back of
ass
the
and
van?
You had before, and it was a.
Oh, we got some stuff out. We got some weapons out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you mean
The surveillance.
Handyman's van?
Yeah.
Or,
Oh.
Yeah, he had some weapons for you.
Can we disable the van so they can't like?
Yeah, we did. But
Yeah,
Micah, I remember Micah
he
ripped
ripped-
off the steering wheel.
Okay.
No, he ripped off a wheel.
The
and-
tire, yeah.
threw
That's
it
where
out.
we got the dodgeball noise from.
Ah, gotcha.
Handyman's
Wing.
van is the other thing you guys are talking
Okay.
I saw.
about. You don't need to disable that. Handyman still
Yeah.
wants his van.
Well, can Handyman take
the
us to our next
handyman.
location?
Well, he's handy.
Well,
so
your
he'll fix it
vehicle's
easily.
still sitting back just down here where you parked it.
Right, but there's police presence there. I remember that. They're like, you can't go down that way because blah, blah,
But you
blah.
parked it?
Yeah, we parked it and went by foot because it
what?
was just the
Yeah.
easiest way to get, yeah.
Right. But what's stopping you from going to get it, I guess?
Well, there's
No, I
police.
thought we made up an excuse and they let us by.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody
'cause
was,
I think-
somebody was a dog and jumped out and we were like,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta go with our dog, and they're like, oh, go get your dog then.
They
So then
resisted
we
a little
didn't
bit, but
drive
then they
by.
eventually came and said, just go. And then
Okay, I
they,
mean,
they
fuck,
said
I'll-
we were going to report
Fuck
you.
it, I'll run back and get the van or the truck. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you're
pretty
probably
sure.
not likely heading down this one. Not that it matters your route. You could either go north or south to get your way to Marquette. Handyman seeing that he's got his van, he's probably gonna take a route down a dirt road somewhere and find his way around.
What
He's
skill would you use to
handy.
fly a plane?
Fly a plane.
Drive.
We can cross that bridge when we get to a point where you would fly a plane.
I would like to find an airport.
You'd like to find an airport.
You could totally do it under drive, specializing in flight, like piloting.
I have 0 points in drive right now.
Well, you can fix that.
I have.
We didn't level up.
I have
last time,
1
did we?
point in drive.
There's leveling up is different in this.
Right.
Remember, you
You
get
just get experience
experience
points to
points
spend.
and you get renown.
I have 4. I have 4 experience written down. Is that right?
how much you
I have
put in.
7.
You have
I
7.
think I spent some
Okay.
because it's like point by system. It's
Yeah.
it's
Right,
different
right.
based on what skill
Yeah.
and how many of that you skill.
Right,
have.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So arguably you've maybe level up a skill here or there.
Yeah, you could.
That you've
The first point or two of drive would be pretty cheap to get, probably. So
Hijacking, I mean commandeering a
commandeering.
plane.
Ah.
I know for a fact
To do what with it?
fly it. Where? I don't know. Okay, we'll get a helicopter.
And go where?
Places much faster than driving.
And much louder.
We're gonna.
So
Are we gonna be werewolf paratroopers? Just fall out of the sky like, fuck wolves!
You
that's the
know,
last place you expect a werewolf to come from is the sky.
I had an idea of something maybe in the future that you guys like. How would they get there? Like, I could almost see them like hiring a plane to jump in.
Yeah.
So, hear me out. What if we got an umbral helicopter and came out of the umbra falling through the sky on somebody?
My
Just out of nowhere.
Is it a
my plan
helicopter
is
with
like
like
tech people,
like,
right?
like philosophy
What?
books stapled
my
to
plan is
it?
for tech people.
Helicopter.
No, your tribe is the glass walker. That's where you're.
Glass
Oh,
walker.
you're tech people. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I thought you said to attack people.
No,
Like, no, that's your auspice. You're all around.
Tick. Sorry, I'll do the
Tick.
bad bitch. Tick.
Tick. My name's Tick.
Yeah, you're
We
more
lost
the,
Tick.
you are more the tech tribe.
Okay.
That is.
So if anybody's gonna be able to hotwire a helicopter,
it's gonna be.
all right. Well, I'm gonna start looking up regional airports in the peninsula.
I will drive while you do that.
All right, so you guys are gonna head
Eyes
to
in the sky.
Marquette area to see if you can catch up with.
To catch up with
Catch up
Colonel
Frank.
Mustard.
There's so many. Okay. Apparently there's an international airport. Oh, because it's next to Canada.
Oh, you're talking about Kinross
There's Sawyer.
or
There's
Kinchlow? Sawyer's right here.
there's Chippewa County International Airport.
Sawyer's right down here, south of Marquette.
Uh,
Used to be an Air Force base right here.
oh, I bet you there's some fun shit in there.
It's closed now. There was a motel. When I was a kid, we stayed at this motel once. I slept through it, but apparently everyone else got woke up. From B-52s taking off.
Sick.
It was the start of the Gulf War, and they were taking off from Marquette, heading to Iraq.
Makes sense.
But anyway,
Were they escorting the rock
I
lobster?
slept through it. No one knows that. Wow.
They just dropped that lead singer like everybody got matching ties. He's got like a he's just parachute
Like,
down.
I want him as like a D&D character. That's just the way he talks.
Excuse me.
So as you get, we'll just say as you get closer toward Marquette, you finally get a phone signal, and probably the one who has a phone, Jeremy.
The tech
You
guy.
get a text message. Shoot, I didn't come up with a
Text.
character name for this guy. Anyway, you get a text message.
What kind of guy is this guy?
It's Korax.
A Korax, okay. Bird Birdley.
So he
Perfectly.
cares about the trees.
Crow Pecker.
Man.
Saying to meet him in Prescott Park. He can lead you guys to where Frank is.
We'll name him Ryan Styles.
I mean, you head straight to Prescott Park. It's actually this park, this whole end here. It's not quite an island, but
It's a foot.
this is a park down here. You can meet him at.
God, it looks like a fucking cartoon foot.
And then there's like
Give him the
leg.
bay the boot.
So yeah, I'm kind of leave it a little open if we want to make any side tracks. Also, any rage you guys spent last session, it is still spent. It's still
Okay.
the same day.
Okay.
Rage, gnosis, willpower, anything you
This is
spent there.
slightly less rageful.
If I want to buy
We're
another point of strength,
calm.
it would be.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to 2, that would be 4, right?
It is on here somewhere.
What's that?
If you wanted to buy another point.
If I'm going to 2 strength, it would be 4 experience,
Oh, here it
right?
is.
I really don't know where I should put anything.
Current rating times 4.
So 4, yeah.
So you're only at 1.
What about abilities?
Abilities. 3 for new or current rating times 2.
Okay, here you go, Jeremy. You can pick up drive right now. A single point for 3.
3 experience points.
Boom.
Yeah, are you trying to teach him how to drive as you're heading like
Yeah.
that?
Okay, well, here's the basics.
I'm YouTubing how to fly.
There you go. Yeah. That's how we increase abilities now. We just sit down and watch an hour of YouTube.
That's how it works in what's that one like isometric zombie game? Zomboid?
Oh, yeah?
Where you can just literally watch tapes and get skills.
Yeah.
Listen to the radio.
So you guys just head straight to the park?
I think so, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for etiquette, does that work like if we're at a dinner function, I'm going to be able to tell you guys which one's the salad fork versus the dinner fork?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's manners and, yeah, like, basically not
Yeah.
standing out.
Yeah, political niceties. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty much nailed it. Mannerisms.
Like in games, you
How
used
to
to
be
be like,
appropriate.
if I'm going to a new guy's area, like I should introduce myself to this guy before I
Yeah. I should pee on
Go.
this tree and howl real loud
Yeah.
first.
before I go murdering folk in his backyard.
If you got gonorrhea, you do both at the
And
same
then
time.
punch
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Jared, if you got gonorrhea, you do both at the same time. Pee and howl.
Yeah.
So anyway, you pull in, you get a nice view of the lake, and there's a ore dock here. Perhaps there's a freighter in loading up, whatever.
Perhaps not.
Perhaps not. Yes. Find a parking spot. Leave it open for it. Just trying to see what you guys, I'm trying to leave some room for you guys to like jump in and do
I'm going
anything.
to pop in the lupus for him if I'm not already, and just kind of start sniffing out the area, make sure there's not like any scent of maybe black spirals or maybe those guys.
So
that
yeah, I want
track
to see
you.
if there's any like cops following us. Or
Yeah.
Not that you notice. There might be like a cop that heads out here, but it just seems like just a routine, just heading out to check the park, make sure everything's fine. Doesn't look like it's anything
Okay.
directed at you.
And we were here to look for Frank, correct?
Yes, you're meeting. He got a text message saying that. Shoot, what name do we want for this guy?
Okay.
Korax is meeting you. He's gonna lead you to Frank. He knows where he's at.
McCall.
McCall.
That's a parrot.
McCall. He's
That's
gotta be
like one
Irish.
person.
Irish ancestry now.
Exactly.
Say Edgar Allan
McCrow.
Paul.
Edgar Allan, no.
How about Edgar Allan? Fuck.
Yeah,
That
Edgar
sounds
Allan. Yeah,
legit.
no, Edgar Allan.
Edgar
yeah.
Allan.
Edgar Allan.
Never
Alright.
trust a guy who has two first names.
You just call him Eddie. Eddie Allen.
G. Allen.
Yeah, Eddie G. Allen.
So as you're I was gonna say, hey, Jared,
I'm listening.
as you're wandering around sniffing things out, you
I
notice.
just didn't want to hack in the microphone.
Oh. The arms just
Well, it's the noise, not the whatever. Anyway.
do it quietly.
Yeah, low and slow. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, a crow lands nearby and caws a couple times.
Catches my attention.
Yep.
I'll take a good long sniff, and do I identify it as anything supernatural?
Probably trying to suss each other out.
How about let's go perception, animal ken, to identify if this is a not quite raven.
That, or I almost want to say maybe primal urge even. Bit of a primal thing, isn't it? That
Detecting shape-shifting and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that. Let me get out my little sack here.
Well, I have.
Whoa.
Well, I have like a bird affinity. Could I like?
Yeah, you know what? John would probably see it more quicker than I would.
So yeah. I'll just walk out and take a gander.
Good, because I just got 3 1s and a 5. Ha. I'm really fucking clueless. Oh, nice to meet you, bird. Don't poop on our truck, please.
What was the test?
Primal urge perception, where are you going with?
yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
10, 8, 7, 5, 6.
Just intro to the song.
Damn you,
reminds-
Tommy Two-Tone.
Intro to the song reminds me of GTA 4.
John, you're pretty sure you have spotted a Korax.
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
Good. I like birds.
You like birds?
Will that poop on our job?
I like photos.
I just wanted to.
No! You can poop on that guy's
You
truck.
even say you like dags.
One of the camp counselors I go to camp with, she's
I'll approach him.
like a reptile biologist,
Okay.
and I have
I'll,
her in my
like,
phone.
kinda
Her
spread my
profile
hands
picture's
out low.
because I like
For etiquette,
Bow.
formal bird bow.
I'll do a little bow. Would you happen to be Eddie G?
Eddie G. Bird kind of like turns. He kind of nods.
Holy shit, that
Yeah, like-
bird understood you.
Have you like hung out with me?
And he kind of like he's kind of looking down this trail. It looks like more wooded in through here. You're kind of out in this open area where it's you know what? There's probably a street view in here.
It's all good. We'll go further on.
Yeah, he's just kind of
We just went through the Umbra for a second there to
yeah.
get
You've been kind of parked in here.
Okay.
Here's a bit of your view. It's been open right now, and he's kind of looking
what
down.
century was this photo taken in?
Yeah, no kidding. 2008.
It was a Pontiac Grand Prix,
Oh, eight.
something from the 80s.
Well, this is 2019.
I know, but
2008 in the lower corner, imagery day.
Oh, I was like, I was like in the middle there.
oh,
With Google.
Oh, that's just
Yeah,
a regular Google copyright, I think. Anyway, so he's just kind of pointing down, you know, someplace more
Now it
secluded.
looks like we're
You
in
kind of
98.
pick up
Okay. Yeah, we'll go. I'll like kind of nod off into the woods.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're all gonna get air sickness.
So you drive into the woods, and he kind of flies on ahead of you a little ways, but you find this little spot secluded, and he finally turns, thinks it's good, and he shapeshifts into a human form. Wasn't sure if that was you. I'm gonna throw a stupid Irish accent on this stupid now.
Do it. Go for it.
I wasn't sure if that was you or not, but I suspected you are.
I mean, yeah. Unless
Seeing
I'm
that you were
just
talking to me.
I said maybe I could. I could just be some crazy guy that talks to birds. You don't know.
He
But you're also-
is.
But you're also.
Now I'm talking to birds. Ah!
I guess I'll kind of motion to you. Like, do you have any questions for like where Frank is? Because
That's what we're here to figure out.
yeah, like so. Have you seen Frank at all around?
I've seen him, I've talked to him, I'm here to lead you to where he is. It's even more remote than this. It's north.
Do you have any proof of who you are, of who you say you are?
I just turned from a crow into a human.
I'm just saying. You would be. I would be foolish to trust the first Birdman.
Do you want to smell any taint on me? Do you want to smell my taint? That's what I'm asking.
No, I'm good.
So in a world full of werewolves and vampires and shit, someone turning into a bird is like the least impressive thing that's
yawn.
You want to see a lively set of bear people?
Okay. I guess I can only really take you on your word, but
On your bird.
on your bird. All right.
It is
Lead the
the
way
word.
then.
Birdo.
All right. If you don't mind, I can drive.
Sure.
I know the way, so
Yeah, we'll just.
See, he flies
From
and
the
he can
keys.
drive, Jeremy. You should be asking Eddie G here a few questions.
Yeah, hey, bro.
so you leave there and head north along this road. Keep going way north.
Damn, you weren't kidding. I thought you meant top of the island there.
No, no. Come to about up in here, you turn, and he makes another turn down. It turns into a dirt road.
Jesus Christ, are we in Russia now?
Yeah, no, you're. I mean, even Google Street View doesn't come out here. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's no man's land now.
Yes, you are. You are very much down a dirt road with just trees overhanging, just absolutely middle of nowhere feeling.
This is going 2-track in any minute now.
Not well, maybe back here it turns into a 2-track, but you get to a part down here by a river, and he comes to a stop, and you can kind of see some hills across the river, kind of through the trees,
Alright.
and across the little river here, he's waiting for you. Not doing too bad in my Irish accent, I don't think. Usually I'm a bit sketchy on it. It's coming right in.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna shift to Galabro.
Right into Galabro, okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else, what all you carrying with you? And you got some shiny new guns.
That's right. Did pick up a few things.
I did grab a rifle.
Raffle.
Rifle.
I'm like, damn,
Who
I have
pizza slicer as a weapon?
I have 4 torches, and I'm like, oh, that's Kraker's, not. I went too deep.
You went British and brought flashlights.
Don't we use D60s for things, right?
Nope, just D10s.
D10s. Yes.
Oh yeah, I have an assault rifle and a handgun apparently.
Yeah. So I said you got some goodies now.
I'll keep the assault rifle in the truck. I'll take the handgun in one go.
I'll bring in my rifle.
Yeah, I think the one I let you have, if you wanted it, was a. I just drew a blank on the gun. The one that has the stupid bolt that comes back down.
Oh, Chris Vector.
Chris Vector. That was the SMG, I think. So
Yes.
whichever you wanted.
I'll grab the SMG.
Can I see the screen for a second? I'm just gonna look at that. Thank you.
See with your eyes, not your hands, John.
Only Dungeon Masters do. Oh shit, that means you can look at it too.
So where have you brought us, noble bird person?
Oh, almost middle of nowhere. As I said, we can cross this creek here, this river, and you should be waiting on somewhere on the other side here. He should be easy to find. He's a bear after all. He's expecting you too. So if you have all the things you need from your truck.
Is this when I start unzipping my pants?
Oh, is this handgun? Was it a semi-automatic light?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch this over to a dark.
You know, sometimes I feel like I should either 100% listen
No,
or 100%
don't. Just
not
zone
listen
us
to
out.
you. Like,
Don't.
the clips I get are ridiculous.
I'm gonna pop out of the truck. I'm gonna assumedly just stay lupus in most cases because that's my breed for him. But I'm sure you understand. We have ways of doing things. If you don't mind, for just a moment, I'm gonna pop out and do
Do
the.
you need to piss on a tree?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
All right. Do what you gotta do. If there are any bird shit spots on your truck, it may not have been me.
May or may not.
Cannot confirm or deny it.
Can't prove
But it's
anything.
shiny and it's calling. You know how hard I've been clinching this whole time.
Understandable. Yeah, he's gonna pop off, not too far away, but do the formal announcing, like sticking to the litany, announcing your
Hold on. Frank did say some things were kind of weird in this area.
Yeah.
That was the part of the other message. And you're not necessarily in his territory, in Frank's territory proper. So just throwing that out there, if you still want to. But
Well, do you mean as in corrupted things, or because that's kind of the point of announcing your presence?
not announcing your presence was to let someone know you're entering into their territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know who runs this place.
Okay.
It's not the key.
Okay. I'm just throwing it out that.
Well, if there's a serious threat of Black Spiral Dancers, that's a whole nother thing.
I'm not sure of anything of
I mean,
what
they
the
were
threat
hunting
is. He
them,
just
but-
said things didn't seem quite right. And we're not in his territory. Maybe there is some other's territory around here, I'm not sure. But if you feel the need, go ahead, do what you got to do.
I will investigate matters further before advancing. I'm going to scout the area out and just kind of see if I do
Okay.
sense any other, suss out if there are any other Garu in the area, or even wolves for that matter. You don't have to address it
How
now.
big of an area?
Within earshot.
Earshot? Okay.
Like, of wolf earshot, not human earshot. So probably, what, a couple miles, maybe?
I mean, we're only... Oh, where are my tools?
Tools.
Right.
Let them coach you.
I mean, kind of to these hills, you're not even a half mile from these hills.
Okay,
So,
I'll do half mile then, keep it simple.
are you crossing the river?
No.
No? Okay, so you're kind of heading south.
Yeah, just...
Okay.
I don't want to complicate things in case you guys run into something, so...
I want to try to do Right of the questing stone.
And what is that?
Garu can find any person or object, but in order to find, he must know the name of the individual. A small stone or needle must be dangled from a thread while concentrating on the item where the person saw it. I roll Wits plus Rituals, difficulty 7. Do you have any thing that used to belong to Frank? Like a headband or...
Nope.
I don't know. Like... I can't really think of anything that Jean-Claude Van Damme has. It's like a thing. Two chairs he does the splits between.
There's a bottle of baby oil.
Okay, so that'd be 7. And then I get a general sense of the target's direction. Plus. Rituals. 5.
Assuming we're all healed up because we've had a chance to.
As long as it's not aggravated damage.
Yeah, I just had a bunch of lethal from last time.
Okay, yeah, if you have any lethal or bashing, you're healed up. Any aggravated, you still have. Unless somebody can heal you.
10, 9, 8, 8, 5.
Alright, across the river,
And through the woods.
around the hills.
But like
As
close.
Eddie said. Yeah.
Okay.
Fairly close. Up in here.
I'll look up and say he does seem close. So all right, I'll tuck my pistol in my back pocket, and I'll like tie a headband around my head. Like, let's hunt. It's like, oh, Ethan, you're so cute.
Yeah. Oh, sweet summer child.
We all got to start somewhere. At least he's got the balls for it.
He's a 21-year-old kid who's like playing every action movie fantasy in his head right now.
He's still got like the North Face jacket
Yeah,
on
yeah.
and everything.
John, I have briefly thought of. I don't know if Jared wants you to have that on a coaster, by the way.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, please.
What time of year is it? Is it?
It's
what season?
late June.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about
It's like June 28th
there's-
or 29th.
plenty of like cover from
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
foliage and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the F word.
Yeah, foliage.
Both that I can't say the F word.
So yeah, you guys heading. From what you find in kind of the south part, seems like normal woods, healthy woods. Maybe there's some evidence of some past human activity somewhere. Just
But nothing really Garu or
not that you can
nothing to quite issue.
find. No.
Okay.
No, not where you've looked at.
Hey,
it.
I know
Footprints in
I'm
deep
being a
mud.
little nitpicky, but I'm trying to play my Philodex.
No,
as a
you're fine,
Philodex,
that's-
okay. Yeah, if there's nothing to sort of warrant that I should be announcing our presence, I'll just use Whisper. You guys find where we need to go.
Yeah.
John's questing zone. All right, then I'll head on back.
all right, I'll lead the group in the direction that the sense was given.
We're getting stoned.
I'll. You know what? I'll throw an experience point your way, Jared, just for trying to make sure you're getting that role play in there.
Thank you.
It's another thing I'm going to try and do. Try and dish out the renown and experience points as it's happening rather than doing it at the end. So,
That works.
so
Yeah.
Eddie, he just shapeshifts into a bird, flies across the river.
See you later, suckers.
See you on the other side.
Is there a bridge at all?
No.
How deep is it?
It doesn't look deep or wide. It just looks.
There's certainly some areas where it's maybe knee deep or maybe waist deep in some spots, but
Okay, yeah.
it shouldn't be too bad.
No problem.
You might hear the sound of either some rapids or maybe a small waterfall nearby, but
Babbling brook.
Okay.
it's a nice deep ravine. So you get across, and as you kind of start getting closer to these little cliff edges,
Wow, what a hole.
The fuck is that from?
Home Alone 2.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow,
What a hole! What a hole!
Oh boy, Christmas watching coming up soon.
the scene where they're standing outside and Kevin throws a brick and it hits him in the head. And
Yeah.
it's like newborn babies as their mother drops the cell phone while they're breastfeeding.
Good
I
God.
laughed so hard I fucking started tasting copper.
give me perception and survival. Everybody.
Oh,
Alright.
Those two are usually my
If you're paying
Christmas
attention,
watches.
I mean, I'll throw it this way: if you're wandering about and paying attention, roll it. If not, if you're just kind of wandering and not giving really two shits,
What was the check again?
perception and
survival.
survival.
And survival. Okay.
A 10 and an 8.
Just call it a general difficulty 6.
So there's 2.
So 6 or higher.
Yeah.
Or 6 or
Lupus
6.
form has a -2 perception difficulty.
Really?
Keeping in mind. Yep, so it's right on the character sheet.
Oh yeah,
-2
I actually
perception
meant to go
difficulty.
into these books, too.
It's because you can hear and smell things a lot better than a human.
Which
or-
I would think that mean you get a
-2 to
the
difficulty. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
3 ones. Fucking again. Maybe I gotta get out the other sack.
I got 4 successes.
All right.
You pulled out your golf sack.
That literally canceled out my 10-8-7. Cool. So I'm just fucking snorting meth in the back of the truck, I guess.
Is there anything like critical success or anything like that? It's like a 10, anything special?
So, kind of. If you specialize in something and you get a 10, you can re-roll that dice, but keep your 10 and add whatever you get to it. So specializing has a little extra kicker to it.
What's the minimum number we're looking for?
6. Anything 6 or higher.
Okay, so I have 2 successes for perception and
It's all one pool together. So
He's just saying you can pull the total amount of dice you're gonna roll from these.
so if it's less than a 6, it subtracts.
no.
no.
Only if it's a 1.
ones, Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I got 4 successes.
4 successes. Jesse.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't roll. Okay. All right. For those of you
We're
that,
lost in the ether over back here.
Searching for cells.
Searching.
Oddly-
searching for cell service.
oddly enough, the 2 lupus characters didn't notice.
Oh, there's so many trees, dude. No, only so many piss.
For the ones that did have any successes, really, you just kind of noticed that the mood of the forest has kind of turned a little darker or almost depressing somehow.
Almost kind of ominous.
Not so much ominous, just sad maybe. You kind of get, it's more of an emotional feel to it.
Cheer up, buddy. It'll be all right.
Coldwell's not that
Start
bad.
patting a tree.
Hey, bro.
Maybe like
Okay, bud.
John, you're our third. Maybe we should peek into the Umbra and see.
Well, you hear a little ways ahead, you hear a crow.
3 meals a day.
Presumably Eddie cawing.
Take care of yourself.
And you hear some rustling through the woods, and comes a black bear. Oh, looking black bear. And shapeshifts, sees you. It's Frank.
Where's Beans?
Frank?
how many weeks did you have that on the
Beans.
on the back burner?
I've come around the spot.
see if I can mix the Youper and a
Oh, isn't that from
gruff
what?
older
Something About
voice.
Mary?
Yeah.
Is it
Where's
Pinch?
the boat? Yeah, no.
Pinch the Frank?
You say it, dude.
No, I immediately said that. I'm like, no, that's not it at all.
Frank and Beans.
See if I can
I hate these
see if I can
people
get that
that
Youper get the Youper accent in there. Shinya!
I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining Jean-Claude Van Damme with a beer gut. Or you're out there fighting for Warhol piss. Warhol piss.
But you're probably getting that Youper bit.
I was gonna say.
Getting that Youper bit in there. Shinya, bet you thought you lost me for a bit, eh?
I did, and then you said you were on the run. Oh, you're okay.
No, I said I was on the lamb. And he's like eating some mutton.
He's sitting on.
Yeah.
This lamb's getting.
It's still alive.
We're having steamed lamb.
Steamed lambs.
He comes up,
Aurora
just kind of
Borealis. At this
smacks
time-
you on the shoulder, and
I mean, at this latitude, not totally unheard of, but
do you have any like wounds still a little bit on you? Or?
Actually, no.
No, okay, pretty well.
I did get hurt, but none of it was grievous.
All right.
Only Dooku.
So is this?
I was trying to come up with
See, now I'm getting the Irish in
It's
there.
like more generally.
Get back to the Uper and then throw in the rough. So is this your tribe, eh? I throw an A in there. Why not?
No, but it is his pack.
His pack. That's the word. Getting things mixed up, you know. So you gonna introduce me to him, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll let them introduce themselves here. I'll say, everyone, this is Frank, and then you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm everyone.
I've now met everyone. That's. I've lived a life then.
Wagon boys.
I'm Spirit Talker. You can call me Ethan. It's an honor, sir.
Spirit talker, huh?
Why is your familiar not a hawk?
Because it's a raven.
Goth girls.
Where is it, Raven? Yeah.
That's Raven.
I'm Booch.
Hooch. Alright, hooch.
Reaper goes to sniff a butt. Oh, that's right. I'm Reaper.
I
Glad
was
to
just
meet
gonna
you.
say, am I get to sniff your ass? Isn't that your tradition? We can get to that later. Ain't that right? He claps you on the shoulder again.
I like this guy.
Oh, has he been bragging me up, huh? Anyway, welcome to the woods.
I say things seem
Deep
pretty
dark forest.
pretty ominous here, Frank.
Yes, you've. Hoping you picked up on that too. This isn't quite. Still getting the Irish in there, but it's gonna
you're
happen.
doing
It's
wonderful.
gonna happen.
My mother's side was Irish.
Yeah. There are some Irish that came up here too. Yeah, I was kind of hoping you guys would pick up on that too. It's not just me.
Except for the two lupus. What? It's depressing here?
Oh, by the way, the cabin is just in shambles.
I know. The whole Kool-Aid Man thing.
Yep.
Couple back spiral dancers on my back, and I'm still getting the Irish in there. So get the Uper back in there. Couple of blood BSDs on my back. It was. You should have been there. It was fun. But it was
I
also.
was there on my way here, actually.
It was a mess. There were a lot of them, and we're here now. So anyway, I think I eluded him for now. I haven't seen him in a couple days, but on foot it takes a while to get across these mountains. But yes, things seem a little strange up here. I was up this cliff a little bit earlier, and it seemed a little bit worse.
I'll take a dip into the Umbra real quick.
Dip your piggies in there.
Yeah.
Full dip or just like a face dip?
Full dip. We're gonna take a little bit of a mosey for a second.
Who are you now?
We going chunky dunking.
So what would I roll for that?
Seer.
Oh, what was it?
Santa.
Something.
What's that?
What was it?
Gnosis?
To go into the Umbra.
Yeah, you roll your permanent gnosis score.
Oh, that's right.
Versus the gauntlet.
I think Hondo's accelerated now.
Whatever your local. It'd be incredibly low out here, I'd imagine.
10,
Yeah.
10, well, 10, 6.
10-6. Yeah, you're in.
Afra's gonna
What
be
is
the
this
next one.
like? What is so the penumbra version of this? What does it look like?
It's a forest, kind of as you would expect, but again, as the mood is just a bit more sad. The trees don't seem to be as upright.
Like maybe like the hue and saturation of the colors, maybe a little bit down.
Yeah.
Who applied the Mexico filter?
Okay.
And it's not it's a little darker, and like I said, the trees aren't quite standing up as straight as they should be.
I'll see if I can I find like a woods like a spirit of the woods here.
Are you wandering around in the Umbra here, or are you like,
no more than like 20 yards away?
20 yards? I should just leave the sheet on so I have my references.
I took a point of rituals.
That's not it.
Part of my rituals is getting like rope tied in between trees.
Trees, yeah. Wasn't he also get like hit with something too?
Well, so he starts going around and smacking him
Yeah.
with a kendo stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like flex. to like take it.
It's like he's just this neighborhood kid who's like
You tried to
steal his katana sword, and he's like, I'm gonna tie this kid up and beat him with a stick to train him to be a better fighter. Oh God.
So funny.
What lesson are we gonna learn today, Batman?
How to keep a secret.
So what are you gonna do, Ethan?
I want to try to find a tree spirit, like a spirit of the
tree wizard.
spirit of the forests.
Spirits of the forests. All right. What are we doing? Another perception, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
What ability we can apply to that? Some.
I was like, it'd be so awkward.
It looks like a pain. It looks like a
okay. That's
pain in
cool.
the ass to roll. I had a light up dice. Like
Can I
the battery
do?
lasted for about 5 minutes.
Excuse me.
Leaning towards like maybe occult, primal urge again.
I could do that. That works for me.
All right.
A 9 and a 5.
9.
You sense. You're looking for a tree spirit, but you sense some sort of spirit.
Because I know we're allied to fur, so I was wondering. I don't know if that had any.
Right.
I was trying so hard. It's just so fucking quiet. I'm just like,
Just get over it. Just rip that band-aid off.
Totally what I was picturing just then.
I was like,
Just side looking, but still continuing to do it.
yeah, just
Throws the trash bag in the fucking forest. Oh, I guess I'll pick it up.
that's why it's so sad out here.
All right.
It's so
Now,
quiet.
there is a fur spirit.
Italian
nearby.
man playing a Native American weeping in the corner.
I'll just ask you, like, what's the problem out here? It seems like there's something
Hey, homeboy, we're
corrupt
cousins.
or dangerous out here.
I mean, you could talk to her pack totem. If it's a fur, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What
It doesn't have to be that fur, just fir trees in general.
Or the boots.
There has been a history
Boots with a fur.
up the hill.
A history?
Not quite.
Oh, wait, no, we aren't Argonians, are we?
Up the hill.
Okay. Anything you can tell me about this history? Is it something to do with man, or is it something to do with spirits?
Hunting.
Okay. Do you have any advice for me?
And that's how we slipped in product placement.
That check,
I'm
Geico.
dying. That's good.
Hashtag
Hashtag sponsored stream.
Yeah.
From one simple traveler to another.
Look at Geico's.
Yeah. Funny story. We were out in the woods of the UP.
It is outside of my nature, so I'm not sure.
Well, thank you. And I'll hop back in to the physical world.
Okay. You hop back into the physical, or were the rest of you waiting for him to pop back out?
I didn't go in, yeah.
Correct.
Alright.
I'll just be like, these trees don't know nothing. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. No, apparently there's a thing up ahead on the mountain. There's a bit of a disturbance, but he couldn't tell me what it was. So, just be aware. Be prepared.
Like, be a bear.
Yeah.
How about
that covered, eh?
animals
Got
and
that
critters
covered.
and stuff? They're pretty devoid of life, or do we hear anything, smell
Hear
anything?
much. No.
Like nothing at all?
Not outside of you guys and
Nothing at all.
Frank and Eddie.
Yeah,
Nothing at all.
You would think you'd hear something.
Maybe off in a far distance.
No
in a different way.
birds, no bugs.
That might be part of the weirdness of the area, too.
Yeah, maybe things are just kind of staying away from this area. They're not entirely sure why. Maybe, I don't know. It's just
That on some level will make Reaper a little unsettled because, that's out here this far away from everything. Like,
Didn't
the hell?
I'll ask Frank. Didn't you say that it was almost like they were leading you to something?
Yeah,
They
I
were
think
chasing
I
you?
think they were trying to lead me to something. Yes. Felt like it was this direction. I don't know if it's this right here or something further. There's not much further. We're not too far from Lake Superior. So
They're superior.
I guess. Why don't you take us where you think they're trying to lead you? I could probably give you a little bit more insight.
let's head up this hill then. And he shifts back into bear form. It's a little easier for him. This, could be a rather steep hill, ledge. Maybe a few small cliffs there at times. You guys scramble up and start getting up there, and the feeling just turns just a little more oppressive as you get up here and wander about.
What time of day is it right now?
Probably early afternoon, early to mid.
I would like to transform into Kranos form, and I'd like to make my way up one of the tallest trees in the area to kind of get maybe a better scope of things from above.
Picture the tree.
Yeah.
The tree's like, oh god!
It turns into a Charlie Brown Christmas tree thing.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest tree.
I know.
As I say, I don't think.
You're still a freaking hulking Krynos. No, that's fine. You gotta climb a tree.
Yeah, I'd like to climb the tallest tree in the area and kind of
Alright.
get to the top and see if I can't scope out above the canopy.
This looks like woods. Maybe you can see a hint of a lake this way. But,
I do wits and survival maybe to try and be like, what's off about this right now? Because we're not seeing anything or hearing anything.
right.
So just kind of try to think what it might be.
Go ahead and roll it if you like.
I don't know if that makes sense. But
That's fine.
It made sense to me in my head.
You start seeing branches wrought in the shape of man hanging from the trees.
Yeah. Nobody has a video recorder. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
What's difficulty?
You just call it the usual 6.
I like looking through my phone. It's almost like you're not actually here. It's like you're someplace else.
4 successes.
4?
Ooh.
Or 5, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you know from training Frank has given you and advice and stuff, info about what the real world is as far as the spiritual.
You would do that to me.
This seems to be perhaps a spiritual effect, maybe,
Okay.
as a thought. Like, the only thing that changes the mood, it's not something that's going to be in the physical world. It's something more...
Maybe because I don't know a lot about the Umbra, but
Right,
from what
right.
I've come to understand, my little exposure of it.
Right. That's why I say, this can't be a physical thing happening to make this feel oppressive. And what you're feeling is a bit more... You think on, you're sensing it maybe perhaps because you're a werewolf.
Oh, it's the chemtrails.
Fluoride.
Yeah.
I guess I'll kind of just look at John's character and be like, I mean, maybe it's something we're just not seeing. I don't know much.
I
about
could go
this
back into the Umbra.
but
Okay.
Why don't I do that? I'll go back into the Umbra, and I can kind of see echoes of them,
Yeah.
in the real world. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just stick close to them. I'll be like, I'll look at things from the other side, and I'll let you know if there's anything weird. 9986.
It's a pretty...
753.
I fucking scorpion teleport into the just sink to the
noticed,
floor.
It was still super simple, but maybe the gauntlet felt just a touch thicker
Okay.
here than it just did.
All right.
But you enter the Umbra, and not too far, you notice what looks like maybe some sort of figure just standing.
a figure.
Okay.
I don't know if
Like
it's
come off in the distance.
over-explaining
Yeah,
the
not too
jargon,
far.
but
Just
the
kind
gauntlet
of,
is
you know,
the
there's still some trees and
membrane
stuff. So
between the
there's-
physical and the
It's
spiritual
the
world.
layer,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah, that you're pushing through to get
Could I like send a? Can I do anything in the penumbra that affects the physical world?
Arguably, yes. It's usually more affecting the spirits, which would affect the physical world.
My
Usually,
picturing of it is because we're 50-50. Yes, I think we would have more influence as Garu than most other things. Whereas just a spirit would have to be like a poltergeist or something where
right.
it would have that specific.
I'm also picturing though. Usually, it's something more destructive that you have to do in the spirit world for an effect
that too.
in the
Oh yeah, no,
in the
that's
physical world to really show up.
yeah. But if I'm like supposing like if John were to slash a tree with his claws in the Umbra, like that would
Yeah, I wanna carve-
physically start to.
I want to
form
carve an
everything.
arrow into like a tree bark that points in the direction of that figure.
I would think it wouldn't be instant, but it would like slowly grow.
Or I could do it on the ground too. I could just
Anything, yeah.
I was gonna say, what's your totem again?
Well, we can't knock down trees, but
Carving into a tree might not be so kosher either. It's all up.
take me to wood court. I'll curve it in the ground then. I'll curve a little arrow pointing in the direction of the figure.
Do I see him, sidestep and?
I'll announce it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be shadowing
Okay.
you guys from the other.
I'm going to step into the Umbra myself from up top
Okay.
my perch on the tree there. Permanent gnosis. 5.
You're the one that told me earlier.
Yeah, no, reprocessing information. Finally, not 3 1s. That'd be 3 successes actually.
All right,
Well, assuming 6 is the gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a little thicker, but it's basically a 2 or 3 to begin with. So
Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Then I'll rescan.
rescan. You see maybe a spread of spiritual figures.
Perception Perception investigation, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to take a little bit harder of a gander and see if I can identify some details. 10, 9, 7, 10, and 2
And you're looking
details.
details. They look human. Spirit forms. They're not moving though. They're just
And I didn't see these in the realm. side of
No.
things. Okay.
not in the physical world.
I'll look at John, and I'll point off in the direction. And
I'll nod. I'll like, oh yeah, I saw him.
Okay. I guess I'll pop back into the realm and let everybody else know. Specifically, it's this way. There's spirits there, but can't see them in this side of the
Just
gauntlet.
standing there. Menacing.
Yeah, almost like they're frozen in time.
Does it look like they're looking at me?
Got that virus.
Yeah.
No, not that you can tell.
Can I try to stealth closer?
Sure.
I'll actually be stealthing closer to the physical realm. Just so I'm not just standing there.
998.
Okay.
Thank you, dice. They're good to me tonight. I'll just try to like stay low and crawl closer.
Oh, what was the difficulty? 6?
Yeah, it's usually standard 6.
I got none.
None.
I got 3 dice in that one.
What's Gorthauer and Hooch? What you guys doing?
Are we stealthing?
I'm gonna observe and
Are
just
you?
kind of like.
Why are we stealthing?
I'm not sure what these are.
There's weird creatures in the
There's-
distance.
How
They-
about
they
we
look
just go
like-
ask 'em?
They look like human spirits, but they're not moving, and we don't really see anything on this side. Like the realm is the physical side of things, and then the Umbra is the spiritual. But they're not in the realm, but they're in the Umbra, but they're not moving.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm just gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
You're gonna go into the Umbra?
Yeah.
Alright, give me Roll your Gnosis.
Your permanent gnosis there, right down here.
I'll let you go, and I'll just sort of like cover you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Difficulty 6 here. Oh yeah. Almost every die you roll is a success.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. All right. Yeah, you get into the Umbra, just no problem. And you start to see this a spiritual figure up ahead, just kind of standing there. Maybe one a little bit further behind it, in a distance.
Also, if it is kind of difficult to get through, you can always use a reflective surface. Will lower the difficulty because you look into it, and that's kind of like a gate.
Which is why Handyman came out of a mirror.
Yeah.
That explains it. I was confused about
That's
that.
everything.
So, Gorthar, you said you are
Gonna go good morrow. Right up to him.
walk right up. You kind of notice it's a human spirit, but it's maybe a little like one of its arms looks a little different. Doesn't quite match the other arm. Something's I don't know, just doesn't seem to have the normal symmetry about it. And
Is it like a clear, like defined person, or is it like a shadow?
Human
like
or
a-
humanoid?
Like is it like looking at a fuzzy television picture, like in 3D, or is it like an actual person?
it's a fuzzy person. How about that?
Okay. Like a smoky,
Hey, we're fuzzy people.
smoky hazy type looking
You're
person.
not wrong.
Yeah, you say,
We're not
and you
furries, we're fuzzies. Very different.
That means we trim.
you say, good morrow, whatever. and
Good
it-
morrow.
they just left us here.
Who did?
They did. The
What they look like.
camp leader
Can't believe it.
just wanted to be normal,
You are normal.
and they murdered us. We're arrest you. You let him walk up ahead, and
I want to get closer. Thank you.
I don't know how many you had out.
I'd like to pop back in the Umbra, but if I can get a clear view of what they're doing from here, I might just stay parked and be the eye in the sky.
Okay. The others of you?
I was just still in the physical realm, and I was just kind of.
Ethan, you were in the Umbra, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You.
3 successes.
I'm gonna scoot the couch back for a
Oh,
second.
okay, that's fine. I think maybe I got them all.
Oh, some dice.
Yeah. The Saturday night dice spill. It happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard Gorthauer's greeting, and maybe you heard like a little bit of a response, but you couldn't quite make out what it was they were saying.
Okay.
Not that matters, but 3 successes to get back through.
Back in. Okay.
But yeah, I'll remain in Kranos and just kind of 360 degree. Make sure we're not being stalked or anything at the same time.
Do I see them not attack Jesse like on sight?
No, they don't attack Jesse on sight.
Okay. I'll approach.
Okay.
Be like, greetings. I am Ethan. Oh, what is your name?
They just left us here.
I know that you're feeling a lot of emotions right now, but tell me your name, who you were.
Who am I? Who was I? I didn't think of a name.
Oh, I thought this was part of the role play. I'm like, yeah.
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column
6
B.
of one, half a dozen of the other.
Well, where do you hail from? Who were you?
My name was Eric.
Okay. Well, Eric, how long have you been here?
How long has it been?
What's the last thing you remember?
Running. teeth, claws.
Where were you running from?
The vehicle. They shoved us out of the vehicle. Gave us a head start.
So like not the 1800s because he didn't say cart. they shoved us from thine carriage. No, vehicle. That's a modern word. Okay.
Ashen wagon.
Okay. Well, can I try to expression and like charisma and try to like calm him down? Like try to like. Okay, I'm gonna be really.
He seems more like on the despondent, like just.
I say I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of a. I'm gonna emotionally intimidate him with because
I'm gonna guilt trip
well that's the
his
thing with the Umbra. If the Umbra physical is not, it's mental and emotional. It's that's what your strength is. I'm going to try to using the power of positivity. Friendship. I want to try to maybe make him a little bit more coherent, like a little bit more like with it.
Get him on track.
Yes. Is that something that you would allow?
Go for it.
Okay.
You're dead. Stop being sad, big whoop.
You don't gotta pay taxes anymore. I mean that's a plus, right? 8, 8, 10, 6, 7, 4.
Okay. So what is it you're doing?
I'm gonna try to like channel like some positive like hey, I'm here to listen to you. Tell me your story. And try to like make like an emotional connection with him just so he can like kind of clear his fog a little bit. Like tell me what happened.
Do you want to? You know from your training and your reading and all that sometimes giving spirits will give you replenish your gnosis, that is your magical power. Maybe giving it a point of gnosis.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reconstitute it a little.
Yeah, you have a point of gnosis.
You see, for the first time, you kind of see him more like stand upright a bit and just. Thank you. What was that?
I'm not sure, buddy. Why don't you tell me what you saw?
It's still fuzzy. What year is it?
He said
Great
fuzzy.
question.
2022. Late June.
Year of our Lord.
You can't. You can kind of make out his expression, but he seems surprised.
Did you ever heard of this thing called COVID?
It's been like 20 years.
Okay, that's a no.
Novid.
What color is Michael Jackson?
Three options.
Favorite
Nice.
type of machine.
Nice. What color is Michael Jackson? Woo! Good one.
Wow.
Inspiration.
Yeah, no shit. Yes, point of wisdom to
Yeah, wisdom, yes.
What was them?
No, for
point of
reasons,
wisdom
yeah.
to you too, John, for trying to think this through.
All right. Yay.
Temporary wisdom from both of you there.
That's the one I need.
Let's see, where were we? Yes, what year it was?
20 years ago, so 2000.
What do I remember? I was went to a camp. It was for a bunch of some normal people, but mostly disabled kids.
Okay.
Missing appendages, whatever.
And they rounded you up and
It was
got
a
a
great
vehicle?
camp, and we did normal camp things. That we cooked on fires and taught us to be sufficient, and it was great. But
Handy, capable.
Then they took me and a few others underground, I think, to some medical place, and said they were gonna try and fix us up. Just wanted to be normal. And where is everyone else? You're in a tree. Both Gorthauer and Ethan are right here.
Yeah,
so
you're like right here.
Physical realm.
I'm back, like not by the truck, but like just at a distance observing, and just kind of
Okay.
paying attention.
All right. And you again?
I was further up.
Further
in
up,
the
okay.
physical realm.
Physical realm. Just keeping watch. Okay.
Just waiting to see anything that happens.
Could you lead us to this place?
I'm not sure I can move. I want to see my parents, really. I want to go home. They gave me this arm.
I perceive.
Yeah, you really don't really. Well, go ahead and roll. I'm not sure what you're looking for. But.
I want to, because now he's a bit clearer. Like now he's not like as fuzzy. I want to see if I can get like a clearer like impression of this guy.
Was he a bear though?
Yes.
Could have been a girl.
A 6.
6.
Yeah,
I mean,
just a
you
6.
noticed that, like, what I told Jesse, you know, he didn't seem quite symmetrical. Like, one arm seemed to be different or something about him. And maybe this arm was attached. It's not really his.
Gotcha.
Um,
Do you know the names of the people that did this? Like, what was the name of the camp? Camp Crystal Lake.
now, here was the debate. There is an actual camp up here which I'm basing this off of. But they do good things, so I'm like, do I keep...
Sully a good name.
Right, do I want to sell a good name, or should I come up with the own separate name?
What does it rhyme with?
Let's just use the actual name.
Camp Boomin' Bexperimentation.
Bloomin' Onion.
It's camp. It's K Bliff health camp.
Okay.
That's where it was.
Alright, review bombing them?
Okay. Well, I'll kind of shout to you because I know you're in here. You kind of come in here.
All right, I'll take one quick scan around. If there's nothing obvious, I'll.
Give me a. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, just a perception and. You're doing it. We're going back to investigation, I guess.
Right next.
I've still got that whole perception investigation mix in D&D, where like perception is just what you hear, investigate is look at something specific.
Perception alertness.
Oh, alertness. Yeah, that works. Yeah,
Okay.
alertness, perfect.
Difficulty 6.
6. We're gonna say difficulty 8 at the moment.
1 success then.
Okay. You might hear something in a distance. Maybe a vehicle, but you're not sure. And you know people go out on trails too, so
Put off in the distance.
but it's off in a distance. You're not entirely sure if that's what you heard, or maybe it's back toward this road. You know, you saw some semi trucks,
So
big load trucks,
miles off.
distance
Or-
off. You heard something, but you're not. You know, it's not enough to really tell if it's coming your way or if it's just something you hear off in the distance, just like you normally would.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of focus for a second and kind of shrug it off and rappel it back down.
All right, you
Make my
repels
way.
down.
Yeah.
He fell down apparently. You called him down, Ethan.
It's good for them.
Yeah,
there it is.
the
Wilhelm.
Oh frick, I forget. I actually found out the name of that other scream, like the hellish scream that was.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's called
Yeah.
the gut wrench.
They gave it a name because it was first in a movie with this one character, but it's generally accepted as the gut wrench.
There's
scream,
another,
but-
I think, a scream that it's in a Weird Al song. It's in this Jurassic Park song, but it's also in actually Unreal video game. It's a sound effect in there too.
Nice.
It's like it's gotta be the same one. But, anyway, you call them down.
I'll give you the 411. I think these are just lost spirits. This camp sounded like they did stuff with these people. He said they like threw them out of vehicles and killed them. I don't know if there could be like pentatux involved, but like something obviously fucked up's going on up here.
I would like to take a detailed look at them and see if I can't make, because John took a look at them after he reconstituted a little. I'd like to take another look myself and see.
Metagaming. You were up in a tree.
Yeah, watching him.
That's right. If you want to
Like
take a look
literally watching him.
if you want to take a look at it, that's fine.
But I mean, I can only assume I can tell it's reconstituted a little bit more
A little bit, yeah.
before.
That's what I said. If you want to roll and take a look.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Do you want perception investigation or wits and investigation?
Either work. They're about the same.
All right. Well,
Investigation.
however you want to look at him. If you want to use your wits to look at him, or your perception, or
They're the same, but just for the sake of mixing shit up, we'll say wits. And investigation. So ding. Difficulty?
let's just keep it 6 for now.
6. Okay. 1 success then.
Okay. And what is it you're trying to suss out, or
Worm taint. If it looks like it could be like a femori or heading that way, or maybe a
there's some
former
taint,
femori.
there's some taint in there, maybe in with the arm.
Okay.
Maybe around like, say right around the bicep area. Maybe you kind of figure maybe he just had, originally his arm only went to here. Maybe about where the attachment happened.
Now I don't think we've ever really addressed this in a game before, so fly by the seat of your pants, but can I take a good long whiff of this in Krynos form and get a scent of the arm?
Get real up.
Smell that worm.
Get a
taint.
sense of the
So
arm.
you track him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Track him back to where, maybe this...
Give here's gonna be kind of like a stealth roll. What your stealth is, or in this instance, what you're able to sniff in or take in. So perception. What do we say? Occult.
Okay.
Or I'm open to any other options.
A cult works. That makes
Yeah,
complete
because he's a
sense.
spirit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of...
It's like, what does it smell like? Depression.
Or
Yeah. I'm gonna feel a little muddied in Krynos and drop back down to breed form, lupus form,
Okay.
to get, not the meta game, but I imagine my character being...
well, you smell things.
Yeah, my
sharper.
sinuses aren't quite as good in the Krynos form. What's the difficulty with that -2 then?
Just give it a 6. Let's say difficulty 6. Just this is like
Okay.
kind of like what I said when you're doing a stealth. You're kind of setting the baseline for yourself. In this
Roger.
instance, you're setting the baseline for what you were able
Okay.
to smell.
In that case, I got 1 success.
1 success. Okay. All right, and then
I want to record the scent, so to speak, so
Okay.
I can track
that,
it.
yeah, okay,
once
that's your baseline for what you recorded
Yes.
was that level. So
Okay.
you want to start tracking immediately, or
let's get the party back together,
Okay.
and then we'll
Yeah,
move from
I'm
there.
gonna kind of say
I think
I'm sorry what happened to you, but you are dead. And your loved ones have probably grieved you. And if you know your name at all, you
Eric.
remember Eric?
Eric.
Your last name at all? Worcestershire.
Booster.
I'll tell what's the where are you from, Eric?
Michigan.
I'll contact the authorities anonymously that I found the remains of Eric Wooster, and maybe somehow your family will get closure.
So his initials are E.
Yeah, he's feel bad. He's already a ghost. Don't make him don't him a poltergeist.
I'll kind of lean in. Not so much that the spirit's here or whatever, but if you'd like to provide him a mercy, as passing in the afterlife might happen quicker if,
I don't really have a way to. I don't know. I don't want to attack him.
like, amputate the arm is kind of what I was getting at. But that's up to you. I'm not the spirit talker.
Is the rules that apply for ghosts that, like, if their body is not fully, like, complete when they're buried, like, they come back to haunt, and then all we gotta do is find his corpse and then just finally put it to rest? So if he's missing his arm, if we find his goofed up arm and find his body.
You goof.
I'll say Frank's kind of right there. Well,
I've watched too much Supernatural.
You've brought things back together, or like, did you step out and gather these two from the physical world, or what's?
I just wanted to try to provide some kind of closure for this guy before we just leave.
Okay.
I don't want to leave him out in the middle of the.
While he's dealing with that, I'll use Whisper to kind of tell everybody.
Okay. So what are you two doing then? You get a whisper from
Excuse me.
from Reaper.
Yeah.
What's it say basically? Just
Long story short, we found human spirits corrupted by the worm. We think we have an idea where it's coming from.
I would like to do an investigation check.
on.
I want to see if I can find something on the internet about this camp that would
Okay.
clue me in into what had happened.
He's gonna get on
Onomatopoeia.
4chan real quick.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
he's gonna
I'm gonna go get on that dark web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I roll? Just the straight up. I have 2 points in investigation. Do I roll just those two, or do I roll an attribute with my ability?
Roll wits. Let's add the wits to that, just to.
Okay, so 5. So I have 3 in wits, 2 in investigation. So it'd be 5 total.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just your wits that is using the internet and.
I
all
got
that sort of thing.
09753.
09753. Alrighty.
That'll be a 10, probably.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Sorry.
Keep in mind the name has changed, but I just sent you a link in Discord.
I was reading it literally.
Sent you a link in Discord, so.
Visit site. I'm not gonna trust this site. They murder kids.
They don't actually do this in real life, people. It's a great place, apparently. They do good things. I'm just twisting it for this story.
Fanfic about Camp What's Its Face.
We're calling it K-Bliff. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Do I find any like news articles about like any kids that may have died?
Yeah, just off in this distance.
Yeah, that's the screen.
That reminds me of Our Monsters.
That's the screen.
Yeah.
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 Is that in the opening for
Yeah.
the song?
Yeah.
Okay. Bay Cliff, more like Fake Cliff.
Any articles on?
I'm just trying to like give us a clue onto why there would be a ghost or spirit that last memory was of this camp and a traumatic event at this camp. Like
Read the 1-star Yelp reviews.
yeah.
Someone went missing.
Jeremy, as you're searching this, the name sounds very familiar to you.
Okay.
Like you've heard of it before.
Heard of Mike? Or sorry.
No. The name of the camp.
Oh, okay.
Woohoo.
Would it? Do I know where it's at? Is it on the lake? For the purposes of this story, is it nearby?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we should go
right here.
Maybe we should go investigate it.
I'm trying to think. When you're, I'm kind of giving a little bit away, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask.
How about this? What if I look up like Google image searches of the camp? Would that like Jimmy Neutron brain blast?
Yeah, like fucking.
Without giving too much away here, when you
I
were
like the.
when the puppy pond took you in, you were probably mostly underground or in some sort of medical
I
facilities
was
and stuff.
subdued and like not able to see.
Do you think you saw much of the outside?
I'm sure there'd probably. You know,
When he was
okay.
running.
How about
He heard the constant sound of dodgeball being played outside.
What kind of hellscape war is going on out
This sound has a lot of personal torture.
just
The triggering sound.
the camp counselor just dominating all the handicapped kids in town. What about
or when you escaped, how did that work?
So
how
like
did that
when I'm
happen?
being like transported from like facility to facility, like I'll be able to get like smells because they'll probably put like a bag over my head, but I'll still be able to smell the surroundings.
Smells.
And then I in my head I escaped from a facility in the Lower Peninsula.
Oh, really?
I made my way up north. I figured it'd be less populated and easier to like disappear.
Maybe
See, in
that's
my
just,
head, yeah.
maybe that's just the
I could be really,
MK Ultra training.
I could be really
Kicking
bad
in.
directions. I've
Maybe
been
that's
heading
something
east this whole time.
something we probably should have hashed out a little better, but I was picturing it was from up here.
Okay, sure.
I have an aerial image of the camp. And this is looking like
I love how it's like the one spot of green in a dead landscape.
this is probably either early
Beautiful,
spring or late
beautiful,
fall.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are probably like way over here in one of these hills right now.
Maybe I heard like the crashing of the waves on the.
Yeah,
on the
you've
beach.
probably heard some waves because
So, like-
the beach is right here.
Are you afraid of the dark or something? That the camp was called like Camp I Don't Wanna or something?
That's Salute Your Shorts.
Salute Your Shorts.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Camp Anawana.
I don't wanna. That's it.
Yeah.
At least
Camp,
you may.
we hold
I
you
think
in
you may
our
have heard the name
Yeah, I knew it
in
was
some
close,
passing at some sort. So you think this might be the same facility that you came from?
When I think about you, it makes me want to fart.
I think we should go investigate this faculty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask Frank. I'll say a thing to this guy and come back and we'll just say it like. Does this
I'd say
sound,
Frank's kind of in the Umbra with you.
does
there.
this sound
He's-
like what
he's looking
you
around? And,
where they're trying to push you?
back to that Uber voice in there. Oh, okay. Probably very. Seems probably the most likely thing that they were trying to push me towards. Yes.
Well, let's give them what they want. Let's push right in.
There's a lot of spirits here, though. They need something.
You won't get this reference, but I'll do the sending dance.
I get it.
People die and John dances.
Jared, give
What do
me
we do in the Gwitty?
give me wits and alertness.
What was that?
What do we do in the Gwitty?
How about 3 successes?
3 successes.
Yes.
Like,
That vehicle you thought you heard, closer now.
Me and one of my
Kind of coming
coworkers
up, maybe.
when he's like walking through my office
Let's see where
and
we
he
go.
knows I'm not paying attention, I'll just start doing it real quick.
You guys are kind of up on this higher area, and maybe it's coming up this way, kind of right to your north.
Okay.
It's kind of coming to
like if you're just in Baldur's Gate.
coming to a stop.
And you're just like standing still with Carl, she'll just start dancing.
Yeah.
Want to mod
It's
that
like she
repla-
can't just fucking sit still.
I want to mod that replaces her dance with fucking
You
Gritty.
hear a couple car doors.
Yeah, just
All the Zoomer dances.
I'm shifting back to Kranos, and I'm gonna spend a Gnosis to activate Here's Leap and shimmy up a tree again real quick to see if I can get a better view.
Okay.
You want me making rolls for that, or?
What kind of
Here's-
roll do you want to take?
Well, Here's Leap makes me the ability to jump really easily,
Okay.
basically. So it'd be like an athletics strength, maybe.
Sure.
Okay. 3
I
and
was just picturing.
unless you want me to look it up, I'm just gonna assume you can work Hair's Leap in.
That's fine.
It's like what doubles, triples, mid jump, just
Something
something
like that.
crazy like that.
Did you go back to Krynos, Jared?
Yeah.
For some reason, I picture you not like jumping up or like even like rapidly climbing up. You're just doing like a fucking Mario Party, like.
Yeah.
That's because you're way too big.
Well, if it's difficulty 6, it'd be 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. You get up there.
Okay.
You see a Oh, what size vehicle? Just kind of a... almost like another work van type thing. But it's got windows in there. It's not completely closed off in the back. You
No
see a couple-
Linux then.
No Linux. You see a couple guys coming out of the side. You know, you heard the doors, both front doors were closed, and they're opening up the side doors, and looks like they're hustling somebody out. Somebody kind of turns and kind of like scans around, and then a couple get out. A third guy gets out, and then like two younger people get out as well.
Was this anything the rest of us would have heard in the physical world? Or the,
Give me wits and alertness.
Do they look like they're roughing up this guy, or?
The two younger ones, yeah, they're kind of roughing him up a little bit, kind of making some jokes, and let me see what we get over here.
Yeah.
I just want to also conclude this thing with just Eric real quick.
3 successes.
Can I
Three
just
successes.
can I do a manipulation and empathy to try to get him to pass on?
Frank just kind of goes, I'm hearing something else.
Okay.
There's a lot of spirits here. Check out the something else. I'll stay here with the spirits.
Okay. Okay. No, yeah, I'll shift then. I'll go back in the physical world.
And you said you had 3. Yeah, you kind of heard the same thing. You heard a couple car doors shut in the distance. Maybe a little talk, some little laughter, like at somebody's expense, kind of thing.
Can I see it from the ground level or no?
Maybe not quite where you're at.
But I know the direction.
Yes, you know the direction.
How far away? I mean, I realize they're in the realm and we're in the Umbra, but how far away are these guys?
I would just went to the physical world.
I'm picturing that they're fairly nearby, but you went up a tree. See, maybe you have a better angle on it than they do. They're just maybe kind of below you. All right, does that kind of sound right for you guys? You just kind of around Eric, but also around near that tree.
Yeah, because I don't know
Jared
how
went
far up they went to see Eric. I just stayed in the physical realm moving forward.
Okay. Well, he also whispered to let you guys know what was going on. I imagine both you two kind of moved up to join.
That's what. Yeah, I was
Right.
forward the whole
Yep.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the physical world and go to where he is.
Okay. I'm gonna keep things moving if you guys aren't making decisions. Jared, you see them kind of pushing a couple of younger ones around. They look like they pull out something, stick them in like a needle, sort, give them a shot.
I think they're doing the same thing they did to these spirits. We should probably act.
Okay. I'm on it.
Charge.
Alright, I'll let them take the initial charge here.
Yeah,
I'll
let's-
spend my time probably rappelling down to join
Let's-
them.
Take a shot with my bow.
Okay. We gotta get you guys in position to get line of sight and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like Sniper. I'm just gonna come out and.
I'm gonna remain in the Umbra and make my way there, though, while these guys set up. You know, do whatever they gotta do. But I'm gonna stick in Kranos for them, of course, though.
Okay.
If we're gonna throw down.
You're not stealthing up or anything, John? You're just...
No.
He's like, oh, I'm announcing myself.
No, I agree. It is the time. The time for talk is done. The time
Yeah.
for
All right, the
action
rest
is
of you. Who's all in physical world? You two are?
now. I am.
You were still in Umbra last we knew. North Tower. Ethan went back into the physical world. You see
Frank?
Reaper. Well, Frank's kind of moving off to.
Well, I know he said he dealt with the spirits, but I didn't know if he's changed his course of action.
He told Ethan to see if you guys can handle this, and he'll.
Okay.
He was gonna check out these spirits a little bit more.
As I'm heading, I'll kind of nod at Frank and, keep making my way that way.
Okay.
Doing initiatives.
Yes. Let's get initiatives.
Was it 1d10 plus Dex?
Yeah.
Well, there's another one.
Well, you were up in a tree at 9
Yeah,
yards
okay,
away.
that's fair. If anything, I probably should be opting to go last.
You opt to go last.
Hey, Hey, I was the healer. That was literally my job. Was to patch things up. With fire.
I was watching the last episode of the animated spellbook. They talked about they made a party of wizards called the book club, and every wizard took a different school, and they all passed their books to each other where they took long rests. So they all their spell books were massive. But they're doing Curse of Strahd at an all wizard party.
Oh,
But they're like every encounter is like a life or death struggle because they're all A, super low hit points, B, no holy magics or whatsoever, no healing.
Oh.
So it's all just like, oh, then I have one artificer. But it's just like, whip whatever spells you got these guys.
Hope they die before
Smoke
they
them if you got them.
I want to join that party as like a barbarian, but with a giant great club that's made of books. The book club.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, Jared, what'd you get?
Plus Dex would be Kranos form. Well, I don't know if you want to add a botch to it, but I did roll a 1, and I will be adding 5 dexterity to that, so
6.
6.
Alrighty. John.
11.
Jesse.
I don't know.
D10 plus your dexterity.
Dexterity.
Top left.
Underneath your name.
Yeah.
Maybe
What
not.
form are you in?
Oh. So I got 13.
What form are you in?
I don't know.
You want to be in big boy form?
Sure.
Big boy.
So it'd be, what's your roll?
9.
So 14. Big werewolf
Micah.
form, right?
Sure.
I got
Rhinos.
I got 10.
Done. And Jeremy?
7.
And I should write.
We need some spicy action music when you get ready there.
Here.
Excuse me.
What spicy action music are we gonna go with?
Combative strings is good.
Which one?
Combative strings.
Combative strings. What's gonna be under?
It'll be under fantasy if you look.
Under fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy battle music.
Yep.
Ooh, which one?
Fuck right.
1 or 2?
Either one's fine.
Yeah, that is a fitting. Out in the woods, claws and shit.
Alrighty. Move up first. Jesse, you're up first.
What's the same?
They just shot that kid full of something. There's two. Oh, do we see how well armed they were?
You didn't see it.
Okay, but you could probably assume they're armed. But 2 humans sounds like.
3 humans, 2 kids.
And you're like, yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in. Sort of
Juicing them.
wrecking face.
Yeah, I'll go for the kids with the juice.
You going for what?
I'll go for the kids with the juice.
You're going for the kids?
I don't know what's juicing.
Well, the kids.
Involuntarily.
Yeah, they're being forced.
They're
I
being
thought it was
juiced.
other kids juicing kids.
No, it's like adults.
Adults.
Bad.
I mean, that's
Badman.
still a good idea. You could get them out of there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go for
Take them out while they're still weak.
Yeah. Put 'em at their mercy.
Before they turn.
Would be the first time somebody's killed a child on this gaming table.
And I'll be damned if it's the last.
Kill a child once.
Everybody just crazy back up again.
Apparently it's a family thing.
Y'all like you never see a dead kid before.
Right.
Micah over here. We might as well call you Pitbull.
We're in the woods, Rick. There ain't no rules.
We might thought we said that to each other at work.
We're in the woods, Rick. There ain't no rules out here.
Alright. So again, what do you do?
Then I go hit the
Now we'll quote that scene where
adult
he's
with the
like,
needle.
All right.
Just come back
It's
and
probably gonna
just
take you a turn to get
running
there.
up the course.
Who's here? Who's there?
I'd probably say you guys are just far enough away. It's probably gonna be like a turn, just charging in. You know, to get there.
Okay.
Then I spend my turn charging.
You can use a rage too to like
Just
double move,
sprinting.
double move, essentially.
I don't care about these kids.
Fourth hour has his furries.
Alrighty.
I don't even know
I
their
was just
names.
getting annoyed by Giggle and reminding myself.
They haven't given me anything yet.
Fucking
Next
scene
up,
from Walking
looks
Dead
like the driver of that
Walking Dead for a
vehicle
reason.
sees. He was the one
The
that kind
first
of
two
glanced
seasons
around,
were solid.
Yeah.
and Jesse comes charging up.
Shane, the guy.
He immediately shifts into Krynos form.
He was there.
Good,
There,
let's
he was
fuck it
a
down.
John Barrymore.
Yeah. He's like
And he comes to intercept you.
running towards the gate because one of the survivors like returned and he's like, "Who's there?" Just like sprinting, like, "Who's that there?"
He just turns and just comes. Like I said, he comes to intercept you. Let's see here.
God, I hope it's a gift. Just walking.
It probably is.
All right. So one thing I've been missing. Oof. Why is it when I go to play my bad guys, I roll rocks?
Well, apparently you were missing.
You're right. In combat, so on the rules, when you roll your attack, you only need one success to hit. However, each success beyond that one, you get to add an extra damage dice
Okay.
to your damage pool.
That's cool.
Alrighty. You got an attack coming at you, Jesse. That's gonna be what?
So you can use your reaction to try to dodge it, or you can just take it and soak it.
Guess I'm trying to dodge.
Try to dodge. That will be your.
That'll be your action next turn.
Yeah. That'll end up being your action next turn.
So basically,
Okay.
your default action is going to be to attack. But if you're gonna take like a big hit, you could sacrifice that to defend or dodge.
Yeah,
But I mean,
defend
like-
for a turn. Or if you had something else, it don't have to be an attack if you want to do something else next
Or
turn
even that,
urgently,
yeah.
you know, to make
Yeah.
sure.
But defensive
What's
maneuvers
your stamina?
sacrifice that action more or less.
And you're in Krynos form.
Yeah.
7.
You can. I don't know. Up to you.
Also, point of temporary glory, you charged right in right away. So temporary glory for you too.
Yeah. Getting them levels.
But you got three
In that
damage.
hole.
3 aggravated
Yeah.
damage coming your way. Because he's coming at you with some claws.
So if you're rolling, if you're gonna dodge it, be dex and dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a lot of dodge, so Dex and dodge.
Dex and
Yes.
So 10.
Nice.
There are perks to being a big boy for him.
Hella.
So yeah, you might want to flatten your surface.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6. All right. He comes at you, but you just managed to duck just underneath it.
Sails right over your head.
Smacks the tree.
Yeah, he doesn't like come to a complete stop. He was kind of like maybe trying to clothesline you with a claw. So you end up like maybe ahead of him a couple steps. Like he ended up like a couple steps behind you because he missed it. So he had to like he was gonna use you as a stopping point or a stopping thing, but he missed. So he had to like take a couple extra steps. Alrighty. Next up is John.
Can I shoot that dipshit that just fell on the ground?
Who fell on the ground?
The dude that just.
He didn't fall on the ground. He just had to take a few extra
Oh,
steps.
can he take a few extra steps into what an arrow am behind?
Sure. Give it a shot.
6 dice.
So did one of the pretty cute adults turn into a werewolf?
Yes, the one that was driving. He just turned and heard. He actually heard Jared when you jumped up there. I was looking to see if you wanted to roll a stealth roll, and you didn't. So I rolled alertness, and he heard something.
What's the difficulty?
What is it for shooting an arrow?
It's not listed.
Probably just standard 6.
6. 4.
4 successes.
Yep.
Well, don't forget that's 3 extra damage dice on that arrow.
Okay. Just gonna soak it.
Well, he can't dodge. He already spent his turn.
Well, that's true.
No, no.
Oh yeah, it's not his turn.
It's alright. This is what is it? Longbow, shortbow?
Longbow.
Longbow? Okay.
So yeah.
So that's 8 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Only 2.
Only 2, huh?
Yeah. Real shitty on that one.
Yeah, it sticks, but it's he doesn't seem phased.
Okay. I'll use a race to go to Kranos.
Okay.
Okay.
Micah.
So only one of them is turned. So
One of them has turned so far.
That's what he said.
Jared, I'm going to say for your botch on your initiative is as you're trying to come down the tree, you kind of slipped and you just fell on your ass.
Took a branch to the nuts.
Right. So you're going to start prone it. Anyway, so.
Right.
Maybe one bashing, but you leave that open.
I will.
I spend my turn cursing my luck out.
Dang, trick me.
Yeah.
I was kind of going up with Jesse. I was just a little behind him, so I
Okay.
guess as I'm going up there, I'll go for the guy who swung and missed.
Okay. Give it a roll. Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. Axel Rose. Oh, that went well, didn't it?
I guess since he like swung and missed, I'm gonna kind of go like full sprint and kind of like sweep whatever leg he's like putting to hit most of his weight on.
You're trying to trip him down. Okay.
Would you say that's a claw?
Sure.
Okay.
They're redoing that Turtles RPG from the 80s. It's gonna be a Kickstarter. It's gonna have a bunch of brand new art. They're gonna reprint like Truckin' Turtles and
So it's one
Turtles
success
of Hollywood.
at least, right?
You need one success
Ones
to
you did
hit,
before
and every
before.
success
Yeah.
after that, you get to add that as a damage die.
I think I'm at least gonna try to get the core book because they said they cleaned up the rules.
Nice. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd be down to play that sometime, even if it's not like a long campaign or anything.
Oh yeah, no, I could do Truckin' Turtles in a night.
Yeah.
But they also said they're doing minis though too, which I want to get. I want to get the 4 boys.
Heck yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
2 successes to hit.
Okay, so you get to add 1 extra damage dice.
How about that channel? Would you watch a Ninja Turtles adventure? Would you enjoy that?
I think we would.
Ninja Turtles meets Smokey the Bandit.
Also, I noticed Brock isn't here yet again on one of my Werewolf nights. I just don't think he likes me DMing.
Loser.
Yeah, right? Alright, so how much damage we got coming? Still
More
rolling
to
it.
roll.
Nice.
He's probably balls deep in the Spider-Man 2.
Oh, I don't land. I would be dead.
Yeah, no, it
2
looks like
aggravated damage.
2 aggravated?
I watched the first 2 hours of gameplay for that, and like it.
You give him a
was-
good clock, but he soaks it.
I'll focus on him too. We'll take him out.
Yeah, you got 3 right there. Looks like you 3 are on it. Who is next in the list?
Me.
Not quite yet. One of the other,
Yeah, they redid the
one of the other
cover art.
guys by the truck
Nice.
shapeshifts as
awesome.
well into the Krynos form and comes charging in.
Okay.
Seeing that you're still the most forward one, Jesse, he's coming at you. Alright, it's gonna be a hit. Oh, yeah. Unless you wanted to. Well, you already dodged.
He'll have to soak this one.
Okay, that's what I was
Can
gonna
only
say.
dodge once.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you use your reaction to do it.
I mean, we could look that up. I almost want to say you kind of stay in a dodge type.
It's up to you, man. You're the DM.
I think last time we played, we figured out dodges only works. We get a reaction one
Is it?
one per turn
thing.
I know it seemed one of those sketchy ones. I'm trying not to get bogged down in rules, but this one seems to be right.
It's a basic combat.
Right.
Yeah.
This one seems to be somewhat important.
205 if you're looking.
Yeah. Just saw it right as you said it.
Though I think he could burn rage if he has it to dodge again.
True.
You can only use one rage per turn, though. Otherwise, you take damage or something. I forget because you're
Yeah.
pushing your body beyond its means.
What was the name of the boxes are for them?
It's permanent.
The boxes are permanent?
No, the boxes are temporary. The dots are permanent.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say if it's the full thing, so
But
yeah,
they're filled in,
kind
you
of
already
leans
got one.
towards just the one
Just
attack,
go
right?
Scoot it over. So, like, what are you trying to fill in?
I was just running key gate, said I get a glory and
A tap, yeah. It's the box. So the box. Yep.
Oh, well, it's part of the declared thing, so we didn't really declare
What we were
Oh,
doing.
what you were
we
gonna
acted
do, and you were first to act anyway. Yeah, I think you just got the soak.
Alright,
You got 3 damage coming at you.
what do I do?
What is your stamina?
You have to just roll your stamina.
And remember, that's going to be probably up-amped a bit. In that.
7.
Alright, so you just need 3 successes.
I mean, it's in the.
What's your normal stamina?
No, it should be 8.
8. Alright.
Because it says stamina plus
+1.
plus 3 here, but over here I've got it all filled in. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, so
Your
it's
full
8.
stamina? Yeah, you're 8.
Yep.
Somebody's got full stamina already, damn.
Six or higher, right?
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
4? Okay, you soak it off. He gets you good, but
So, I just found something that might be more preferable to dodging. Dodging is to just outright, boom, get out of the way of attack. This is called evasive action. Similar to dodge, evading an opponent involves leaping, twirling, generally staying one step ahead of them. This maneuver inflicts no damage, but you announce that you're going to do it. But each success scored subtracts 1 success from an opponent's attack roll. So I think this is kind of what we were doing back in the day in
Okay.
high school.
That
If
could
the
be.
evading character's player scores more successes than the attacker, not only does the attack miss, but the evading character has moved into a good position to counterattack. The evading character receives a -1 difficulty bonus to attack on the next turn, assuming he acts first.
Okay. There's an
And
option
it's-
for you all.
It's a wits and dodge roll, difficulty 6, 1 action, all 4s.
What page was that?
It's an or 210.
210.
Yeah. So that might be. Dodge just outright denies them the chance if you do it, but counterattack still allows them to do, or evasive action allows them to make that move still. But if they
Page
fuck it up, then you can counter.
What again? Page
210.
210. Alright. I'm just putting that in my cheat sheet notes so I can get it
Okay.
filled out later.
Roger.
Alrighty, so that happened. Jeremy, give me a single dice roll just for a result.
4.
4. I rolled a 5. The third guy also shifts and comes charging in as well. He's going to bypass Jesse though and head at Micah.
I don't want to put
And
something
misses entirely anyway. So,
there. Oh, okay.
Jeremy,
Yar.
your turn.
I want to close in the distance, but not be like too close.
You don't want to go the distance.
And I want to start shooting.
Going for speed.
So I start blasting.
Alrighty, shooting mechanics.
I don't know the damage my weapon does. Whoa.
What do you got?
Does a lot of
SMG.
SMG. Smug.
does Kerchow damage.
Would we consider that a small SMG or large SMG? Usually it's based off of size of round.
What do you
but
got?
This just
Like, what did he
Let's
get?
see, he got a Chris Vector,
It's a
which
9
I'll probably
millimeter.
say more of on the large side for if they're gonna say an HKMP5 is a large.
But MP, yeah, it's the same
Chris
same
Vectors.
round.
Yeah. Well, the two they list, the way they list is both are 9mm, but with the small one it says like a Mac 10, and then the
Well,
large
it's
one is
like
like an MP5. So.
Magazine size.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I'll consider this a large one. So all that really affects actually is range, apparently. So
What damage?
damage will be 4. But go ahead and roll your dex and firearms. Who are you aiming at, or who are you shooting at? I should say. If you wanted to take this turn to aim, you'd just spend this turn aiming, and then next turn you'd have like I think it's a +1 to your attack, +1 to your attack roll. Or if you just want to shoot right now, then go
We'll
for
shoot
it.
it out, see how it goes. Because I got 3 in dex and 4 in firearms. So I'm
All
rolling,
right, it's a good
I'm
pool.
rolling heavy.
Do it.
Who are you shooting at?
Has anyone taken damage yet?
There's been a few hits dished out, but no one's. It seems like it looks like they've all soaked.
Jesse engaged one, didn't he?
That's the
Yeah.
guy we've all been beating on.
I'll help out.
The very first one seemed a little bigger.
I'll
Facebook officially.
the first one that started going to hell.
Okay,
I'll shoot him.
The backup.
The first backup.
the first backup. Okay,
First backup.
all right, you're shooting at him.
I got
Speed difficulty 6.
10, 9, 2 8s, 6, 4, and 3.
So 10, 9, 2, 8,
10,
6.
9.
Yeah.
So that's what, 5 successes.
Yes.
All right, so that looks like it should be a hit. You got 4 extra dice for damage. The damage on that is a 4 to begin with.
So it'd be 8.
So yeah, 8 damage dice.
What's the damage dice?
Just roll 8 dice and anything 6 or
6 or
above.
higher, yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn. I'm gonna need a bigger plate.
Need a bigger boat.
6 or above.
And I'm assuming you were just
I can give you 1. Wow.
1 damage. Oh,
Oh
damn.
shit. I rolled 2 1s, 2 2s, a 3.
One's going to subtract on damage.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. No, I just got a 7.
Okay.
7 was the only thing higher than a 6.
All right, don't forget to keep track of your ammo or your mag size. What is a Chris Vector?
30
Is
rounds.
it 30 rounds? That's usually pretty standard. So was that just a single shot?
Yeah.
Okay. There are some extra rules I think
How,
for
yeah,
fully
so
auto.
how does that work?
It's not listed.
I'll look it up.
Okay. It's not listed directly on that sheet. I know there are some differences. I think even for burst fire, but anyway, 1 damage going at him. He takes it, but he soaks it.
You're gonna hate me.
What?
You're gonna really hate me.
Go for it.
A character may take a number of actions equal to only her dex or wits, whichever is lower. If the character tries to take more actions than either of these ratings, all actions that turn have a +3 difficulty. So Jesse could attack, dodge, depending on dex. So if he had 5 dex,
What's
he
that?
could
Dex or wits, whichever is lower.
lower, yes.
That would be my wits, which is 3.
So he could attack, dodge, and then the third werewolf. It's supposing everything attacked him at once. But if you want to implement that now, fine. If you want to
And that's on-
mull it over.
No, just what? Because I know there's the if you want to take more than 1 action, you can do that, but you lose dice per turn.
That's what yeah. Rage actions are only limited by dex.
Is that okay? Is that the same thing? If you want to take multiple actions per turn, you lose. You know, if you want to take say 3 actions, you drop 1 die for the first action, second die for the third, or 2 dice.
Oh, excuse me. This is for spending rage. So you could spend rage up to that point,
Okay.
and then you'd have the difficulty added. So okay, my bad. I backed that
Okay.
up a step. But yeah, you can spend rage up to whatever 3.
And I'll throw that back out there too. Don't forget, you can take multiple actions in your turn. You have to declare it first, and then there's a dice pool. There's a penalty to your dice pool when you do that.
Okay.
We do have to declare it first, because, like I said, if you take 2 actions, your first action you have to remove like 1 die from it, and then your second action you have to remove 2 dice from it.
Okay.
And if that means you would end up with no dice, then you can't do that action. But so yeah, that's why I say you gotta at least declare it first. So if you if you take an action and say, hey, I want to do something else, sorry,
Yeah.
because you would have had that 1 less dice in that first roll. So all right, looks like everyone's soaking pretty good though. One of the kids kind of staggers back a little, and he's just kind of like, clenching his arm where they put in the injection, and he's. Both actually look like they're doing that, but they're not doing much at the moment. They're just kind of reacting to the injection first off.
What does your gun have?
As far as
Does it have 3-round burst, automatic fire? What does it have?
it can have all three, depending on.
Okay. Automatic fire drains your clip, like full auto drains your clip, but it adds 10 dice to the attack roll. So that's a possible 10 dice to your damage. 3-round burst, but it empties your clip.
Right.
It also raises the difficulty by 2.
Okay.
Spray
3-round
paint.
burst raises the difficulty by 1, but it adds 3 dice to the attack. Uses 3 bullets.
So both kids are kind of just reacting to the injection at the moment. And when it comes to Jared, you're still at the bottom of the list. Sort of.
Where you belong.
So, I'm pretty far away.
You could get there. Well, you got to get up first and get there.
So I burn rage. Can I get up and get there?
Yes.
Okay, I will burn rage. Get up and get there.
Roar splatter.
Roar splatting, yes. I'm kind of pissed that, I landed on my ass. I'm gonna get there.
How pissed would you say you were about that?
Nobody makes
I
me.
mean, it was a call to arms and I flopped.
Nobody makes me sit on my own
You
ass.
spent a rage point. Were you already down a rage point at all, or?
Yeah.
Okay. You spent a rage point, but let's say you. That was some humiliation there.
Oh,
so
yeah, that
you gain a
was-
rage point back for that.
Don't worry, everyone saw it.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
So
everyone
that would
saw
be
it.
particularly
Old.
So you still spent a rage point, but like I said, you gained one back from that whole fucking fall on your ass.
I'm dead, old goddamn.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend rage to get there, and let's say not the one that's kind of dogpiling Jesse right now, because he's kind of
Like I said,
sort
the
of.
first one that came in looked like the driver. He's like a bigger one, maybe a
Okay.
higher rank or something.
Would I be able to? Are they all kind of facing where we're coming from?
Yeah, they're
or
all
are
kind
they
of you're
scrambling
between. Kind of Jesse and Micah right now are the two front lines. Kind of taking on all three are coming at them. Ethan's standing back, shooting arrows. He's standing back, shooting bullets. And now there's you.
Whatever one isn't a long range target from one of these guys, because I don't want to get hit by the crossfire or whatever.
Why not?
I'd say
Don't
you can pick your target.
Jared?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't trust. All right. Well, I'll pick one that's kind of off a little bit from the other two. I want to go up and make an attack. I'm gonna call this attack though. I kind of want to get his face and see if I can't blind him, take his eyes out.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a called shot though. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
So difficulty is gonna go up, what, 2 probably, at least?
I got it right here, there, Chief.
Yeah. I almost want to say difficulty like 9. For a called shot.
4, 5.
Blinding, difficulty 9.
Hey, how about that?
You get out of there. That's 2 successes.
2 successes, alright.
10 and a 9. I'll take them.
You get 1 extra damage die.
And strength plus 3 then.
I'm even trying to lower my dice pool too, just so I don't have a good chance to soak. See if I can shorten these battles up.
You might want to.
What?
It doesn't inflict a whole lot of health damage. So maybe like he has to get like maybe 2 successes for 1 damage. That's
So wait, what's it?
it blinds them most likely. I'd say maybe the more damage he takes, the longer he's blinded.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's not supposed to be like I'm gonna kill you for your eyes.
Take out the
Yeah.
eyes, you're just kind of, temporarily get some blood in their eyes or something.
9.
Nobody's ever died from being poked dry.
That's fair. So based on the amount of damage he does, and or how much he's soaked.
Yeah.
9. Difficulty?
I mean, it's damage. I'm gonna say standard.
That's a 6.
6, yeah.
1, 2, 3,
That's pulling the
4,
shot off, that's
5,
hard.
Yeah.
6 successes.
6 successes. Alrighty.
Meaty.
He's certainly gonna take some damage. Ooh, he only soaks 2 of that. So there's 4. I'll consider he only takes 2, but because the blindness is kind of based on how much damage he takes, you know, how much you dealt anyway. So I'll give him a couple ag. But yeah, you tear some blood and it's all in his eyes. He roars as he kind of steps back and starts to reach up to see if he can clear his eyes. We're gonna call that this one here. So, all right, back to the top of the order, Jesse.
Gotta mark some territory.
I'll swing at that one.
The one just looked like he got kind of blinded by Jared. It's not the big one, but it is one.
He'll do.
All right.
So I found out that I can basically get, like, you can buy your individual minis on here for like HeroClix, but you get the turtles.
You want to play some HeroClix?
And then, so you can basically just get the HeroClick of like one of the Ninja Turtles, take him off the base, and put him on a D&D base.
Oh, nice.
69 cents. So yeah, definitely gonna do that. Pre-painted, everything.
Duffel.
So I got these talons you gave me. Are they a weapon or?
They're
Yeah,
single
so you wanna-
use.
yeah, you can use them as a like a dagger.
Would that be the single use, or was it?
No,
would it be
the single use is the magic in them. Think of it as an enchanted item.
The regain 2 willpower is the single use. Or?
Yes, that's the single use.
You can also spend that willpower for a success as well in attacking.
But you can use it without spending the magic inside of it and just use it as a
I
weapon.
just want the weapon.
The weapon would do slashing damage,
Yeah, I
whereas your claws could do...
Difficulty 4 strength damage.
the difficulty 4 is to activate the magic.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Using your claws might be more beneficial, bro.
Yeah. Because your claws deal aggravated damage.
It's the step up from lethal.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
What are you doing, claw?
Sure.
It should be on your second page, lower corner.
Yep. Dex plus brawl.
There's a little chart down there, lower right corner.
Oh, my favorite.
Yep.
A brawl chart.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, claw. Dex plus brawl.
We brawl all day.
And if you want to use your talent, that's fine. But I just...
I don't have anything in brawl.
So just Dex then.
Yep.
Well, what do you have in against your sheet? Oh, he's got 3 in melee though. Yeah, use the knife.
Okay,
It might
yeah.
be less damage, but yeah, just use the knife.
I mean,
Talons?
most of the
Yeah.
the talent.
Just use the knife.
It's a talon, not a talon. It's T-A-L-E-N.
It's like talent without the N.
Yeah.
T.
Talon is just like I said, a one-time use magical item.
But you can still use it.
Right, but in this instance,
Like a
that's just
potion
the
or
magic.
something.
You can still use this as an all,
Yeah.
just as a weapon,
So
as
Dex
a
plus
dagger.
Dex plus that.
Yeah, Dex versus melee. Don't forget your Dex probably goes up in Krynos form.
I have
3 points.
Fuck asked you. My dex?
Your Dex goes up 1 in Krynos.
Yeah. So 8 plus 3 should be 11 dice.
11.
Yep. I'm sorry, Jess. You have a +1 to dexterity, so it'd be 5 plus. It'd be 8 dice.
I got 4 successes.
4 successes.
All right, so now you can roll damage. Well, that's just range weapons.
I got a box. Jesse,
Um,
you're gonna roll.
Give him the base damage first.
Yeah. What do you want to add to it?
What's that?
What do you want to add to it?
Whatever it is. He rolled 4 successes, so he's gonna add 3.
Dexter, I mean like
The
Dexter.
Marceline one was the one that.
Oh, that's right, because that's a melee one.
But it was really so sage. It's like, here are the things I'm gonna change about it. and
Oh, strength. Okay, yeah, strength
with it,
plus-
and
Upload.
she did it right exactly.
Let's say your choice. Are you putting a lot of power into this? Do you want to use strength on
She
this
wants to
attack, or are you
basically
gonna? Is it more of a dex type of the dexterous?
She wants to
Okay.
get like Lady Rainicorn, like swirling
Like all around.
And,
I had it too. I had it.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
that's really impressive. That's cool.
yeah. So that's what I told her. I liked how the oranges were just like the same.
3, 4.
4.
Yeah,
Okay.
different
So
shades.
4 for the dagger.
It's kind of like.
Oh, sorry.
Or
That's
is
the
it
strength is
Jeremy and I are going to,
strength
like,
plus 1
yeah.
lethal.
He has
Just
a
not
strength
like
plus
just
one
like
Yep.
MS.
Okay, what?
It's like,
When I say
this is all this
dex
orange.
plus 1 on this,
Pink
or just
bucket.
strength?
Right.
It's up to
Yeah.
you.
16-bit color.
I go with Desire.
Yeah, what do you have better of, strength or dex?
Because he's got a color all
Dex.
that in, so-
So
Dex.
Dex, yeah.
Okay. Dex plus 1, and then you had 4 successes, so it'll be 3 extra dice that you can add to the damage as well. So, strength plus 1 plus 3.
So how many am I rolling?
Strength.
Or dex. You
That,
said.
or yeah, Dex.
sorry.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Plus 1.
6.
Plus 3.
9.
Roll 9 dice. Let me see your sheet, Jesse, if I don't write that note down.
So 6.
Yes.
4.
4 successes. 4 damage. Oof. Not all of it gets through, but he does take some. He's looking pretty beat up now.
Have you heard that?
Why don't we just establish that the difficulty is going to be 6 unless you specifically
Yes.
say.
Yep.
That way we
really
don't
want
gotta
to see
ask
the
everything.
video for it. It seems like it's one of their songs there.
Next up is the big baddie guy.
Like, that you need to see it.
Big bad.
And basically the premise
Yeah, what is it,
Danny's
Jesse?
playing this karate
This is
instructor.
what strength
He's
is this
like,
stat, but
telling
wanna
his
use it.
class like.
Which makes sense, so you
we
use
need
Dex,
to do
you
our
need to use it
part
like a-
save the earth. He's like
in D&D, you
something
can use
he
it.
Yeah,
says.
that's kind of leaning towards.
It's like we need to do our part to save the earth, you know.
but I wrote strength, but
use
you can use Dex to
recycle.
play strength
And,
if you
like
like.
this kind of thing, and he's like, but it's your mom.
Strength
So
plus
he's
1 lethal.
basically like
Jared's
trying
big
to
one
convince
turns.
his mom.
Kind of heard you. Kind of saw you tumbling down a tree. Thinks you're an easy mark. He's gonna turn and attack you.
Okay.
Tank him, Jared, tank him.
Okay, he's got 3 successes. Well, 4 successes. No, yeah, 3. So.
Either way, it connects.
You got three coming your way.
You are allowing soak for this particular damage?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I guess, yeah, silver and fire are about the only things, yeah. I'm not in breed form. Never mind. Difficulty 6, I soak and morse.
Soak them all?
Yes, I got 4.
I'm gonna say he's gonna spend a point of rage.
I had to think about that for a minute. I'm like, but we don't normally soak egg, and I'm like, no, that's right. Silver and fire are the things that get through.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna share that in my Discord later. That's funny.
We go to John.
I'm just gonna keep approaching and fire an arrow at the one that's been heavily injured.
Just taking one action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm getting into melee, but I'm like walking forward, and taking a shot.
I was rooting to brawl, really. I was terrible at all those walks.
Do 1 subtract 10 attacks.
Yes.
1 success.
1 success.
No.
Alright, you hit at least. You don't get any extra damage dice, but you
You
hit.
may have been terrible at playing, Jeremy, but you were really good at making
Yeah, you
it
still get
entertaining.
5 damage.
Hey, I'm really good at killing one specific character, the one I'm playing.
He managed to soak it, but he's still getting
Where the fuck am I? Off the island.
barely though. Just barely.
Fuck is this? Fuck is that?
I'm seeing how I did
I get
this differently. Oh well.
Everybody gets so zoomed out, and I forget where I'm at, and I'm just like pressing buttons, and I'm just like
Micah.
jumping off the edge.
Yes.
So is the one that I attacked and tried to trip, is he engaged with somebody else?
He just turned and he hit Jared, but Jared looks like he took it pretty well. So
Okay. Does he have his back to me now, or did he just kind of like?
yeah, I'll say he's got his
go
back.
forward?
Yeah, because he had to turn to take on Reaper there.
Okay.
That will lower your difficulty by 1.
If his back's to me.
Yeah, I saw it in the combat.
Okay.
It's just a melee. There's 3 of you in melee and 3 of them in melee. It's just all right next to each other.
It's
They're
a
just
dog pile.
yes, it is.
In 5th edition, if you're flanked, do you not have advantage?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you're
I
great.
can't seem to get it to work in Baldur's Gate.
It's an
It's
optional
different.
rule.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, not all DMs do it.
I was
Oh
like,
no. So okay.
I'm like,
I
Asterion
will
is
explain it
behind
to
a
you.
dude.
Yeah, I say you gotta
but
turn
can't
here.
get sneak attack bonus.
I will explain it to you in a moment
Okay,
because it's wonky.
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Basically, I want to.
Hit him really hard.
Hit it real good.
I want to try and like take out a knee since I'm behind him,
Okay.
so it'll kind of set up since he's beyond me in the initiative.
Go for
Okay.
It'll basically set up other attacks because he's like, "What?"
You're not necessarily looking to deal damage, or
I mean, depending on how lethal it is, but
All right.
that's not my overall goal. No,
Jared's
it's just
fucking blinding.
it's
dudes.
the layup.
Mike is crippling them.
that's fine.
It's just the layup essentially.
Okay. I'll say it's a difficulty 8, base 8, but you do have one. It is easier from you seeing that you're hitting him from behind.
So it'd be 7.
7, yeah.
See, you made a call on your feet. Good job. You look at that rulebook once.
I'm kind of like remembering when we used to play. It wasn't so much looking at rule books, maybe for certain special abilities, but it was just like, you know what, this sounds good. Let's
Yeah.
go with it.
Yeah. I mean, I love this system to death, but it kind of is overly complicated.
Sometimes yes, and what makes it worse is that book is so disorganized.
Yeah.
It is awful.
No, yeah. I think we just ended up settling on the, tit for tat back in the day because we were like, oh my god, this is like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got
But
3
we're
successes.
ironing it
3
out a
successes.
little
All
bit
right.
more.
Go ahead and still deal some usual damage. You get +2 there.
Okay.
Uh,
Then we just go off kick damage.
Yeah, why not?
You got a copy of the book over there, Jeremy?
Oh, what?
Oh, can you pass Jeremy the soft cover? Thanks. If you want to turn to page 210, Jeremy, there's a few examples of different actions, like attacks and stuff. Like blinding, evasive actions, jaw locks, stuff like that. It's a little couple ideas. The fur gnarl's pretty good, but you need a second person to help.
6 successes.
Or 212.
I'm gonna say it's only gonna be bashing, but it's still. Ooh, he rolled some terrible roll there, so he takes.
If we get 3 of us together, we can do a dog pile on one of these guys. That's literally a move. Or wishboning, where you can imagine, grab a couple of limbs, 2-pack members, and just.
Seeing that he took most of that, and you were trying to trip him, right?
I was trying to basically buckle his leg underneath him so that he'd
I saw the
be
guy
either
fix.
fall prone or be off balance at least, take a knee. But
He goes down.
like on his back or forward or
I'm gonna say he kind of stumbles down to like 3 legs.
okay.
Maybe not all the way down, but he's,
He has to like catch himself.
right. He's kind of had to catch himself a little bit.
Let me know when we get back to top of the order here.
I got a little ways yet. And that was Micah's. This guy. He sees you do that to him and keep you from doing much else. One of the other mooks is gonna take a swing at you, Micah. He's also gonna spend a rage. Oh man, he whiffs too, but he's gonna spend a rage too to get another turn at the end here. But he whiffs. After that guy is... Oh, the other guy. The one who was blinded.
So I
First,
set him up
let's
for
give
you.
me.
That's it.
I set him up for you.
It's just a stamina roll, right? For trying to recover from lethal.
I'm sorry?
It's just a stamina roll for trying to recover lethal.
Yeah, stamina, bashing is automatic 1 per turn or whatever. Lethal, you gotta roll stamina. I think with the lethal part too, you have to be resting.
No, for it's just an automatic thing. It's just part of your turn. This one I know I've read a couple times. It's just a matter
Okay.
of
No, yeah, no, definitely.
Where is it? I know it because, like you said, it's automatic. You don't have to roll for the bashing. You do have to roll for the lethal, but it doesn't take away from your turn. It's just something that werewolves' bodies do.
Okay.
Maybe we should look under healing real quick.
Are we maybe thinking of shields from Mass Effect?
No, I wouldn't have committed that quite as hard to this. To this. I'm thinking back in our high school days, we had to, no, like, I understand. I'm not saying, I'm not saying I care so little.
No, just.
I
it's
maybe
just funny.
worded that wrong, but I feel like to do the lethal, you had to step out of combat for the turn and focus on it and then come back.
Eh.
Here, to regenerate damage while engaged in stressful activity like combat, player must roll Gowr's stamina, difficulty 8 each turn.
No, what I'm thinking of is you automatically heal it if you're out of combat, like for that turn.
Could be.
Lethal, yeah.
Yeah,
It
no,
heals
it's-
like bashing if you're not taking an action. That's what I'm thinking
Rolls
of.
reflexive, does not have to split dice pool or use rage action.
No, I worded that wrong.
No, it's just funny. Like
I don't give a shit.
Mass Effect, fuck that game.
No, no. Because I sort of.
Now the only question is,
That's where I was coming from.
because it doesn't specify, it's like if you succeed, do you heal all the
I'd say 1.
just
I'm
one
thinking
or as
one
many
per turn.
successes?
Yeah.
I was leaning towards one.
Maybe
anyway.
outside of combat you could flex that a little bit harder, but
Unless nobody would ever die ever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Just make this easier.
There's challenging and then there's ridiculous.
your combats
Yep.
would literally just be infinite.
Yeah.
Those
Anyway,
after
he
certain
is
point.
turning to. Nope, no, that was his.
He's blind.
This is the blinded one.
Yep.
Shoot, he's already down. Let's just say 2 dice. And he botches.
Woo!
He takes the swing and loses his footing because he's blinded, and he goes down. He just flat, complete prone.
Nice.
After him, Jeremy.
Hooray! I'm gonna burst him.
Burst him.
Burst him.
Burst which?
Burst his bubble.
So what's going to do? It's going to add 1 to your difficulty.
Yeah.
You're going to add 3 dice to your.
So I gotta roll a 7 or higher.
Yes.
And I get 3
3
damage.
additional dice to your attack
Oh,
roll.
to attack?
Yeah.
Fired it. Yes.
Because if you get successes on those, you add those to your damage. That's why
So
full auto is
set
crazy
this
because you
one
add
dude
10
up.
dice.
What did you do again?
So
So I basically he went to you after I went after him.
Yeah.
So he went past me and his back was turned, so I took out one of his units. So he's
Same
basically
guy.
went down to
Which
catch
one was
himself,
that?
and he's like,
This
is not like
Okay.
It wasn't. Okay, it was this guy. Okay.
Slower.
You said not the big
You're
guy, but the
doing
first
more
one that's
closer
react
stuff,
after him.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 8 successes.
8 successes. All
Pass.
right.
I am a.
That is going to
all
be. So your damage is 4, so 4 plus 7
Set up
is your
for
damage.
ritual.
So 11 dice is your damage.
Yeah, this will be
I'll
awesome.
follow
Okay.
your lead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Jared,
10.
you blinded the guy, you just saw him go down, take a point of glory. Not dead, but.
What's
do with
is it still 6 or above for damage?
And ones do not subtract from it.
1.
That's
You're a Ragabash, ain't you?
that goes towards your
Yeah.
ability to rank up.
yeah.
So your renown unlocks your ability to power up more, basically.
Yeah, like your magical abilities.
Yeah.
Takes 12 total,
It
counting
takes
the
a-
4.
Ooh, shit.
You roll 11 dice.
Yes.
How do you get 12
I got
damage?
8 successes, plus the 4 I rolled before. Or the 4 base damage.
No, that's how many dice you roll. You roll 4 dice. You had 8 successes, so you roll 12.
No. He had 8 successes, so
Yes.
for each one past the first,
Yeah, so 7.
so 7 plus 4, you roll 11
No.
dice.
So then I rolled damage. I rolled dice 4 damage.
Yes.
And I got 8 of them were 6 or higher.
Okay, so it's 8
8
damage.
8 damage, but then I thought there was a 4 base damage.
That's how much dice you roll. Of just
That was
as
part of your
success.
pool.
So 8 damage. 8 damage.
Yes.
8 damage.
Yeah, your
Which is
pool-
still amazing.
yes, 8 damage. His soak pool is not that
12 is
high.
50% better.
It is.
He soaks 3. You almost take him down on a complete.
3-run burst. 2 of them hit the skull.
He reels back and staggers back, just howls. You hit him.
Okay, explain to me
really
the
fucking good.
advantage.
Okay. So it still works the same.
So that was Jeremy.
So-
We go down to
If you're
one of the kids
say you have shadow.
starts to kind of retch back and like twitch,
Yeah, it's
like
good.
you see
Stay
muscles.
around.
Come up.
Kind of
They
like
have to be on the
maybe he's
opposite
starting to
side.
shapeshift or something.
When,
Okay.
when they're threatened.
Something's happening.
That basically gives you
That scene in Underworld where they have him in the cop car and he's kind of
Oh,
starting
yeah.
with first change. He's kind of doing something like that.
Yeah.
Like his,
Cause I
his
can
whole
do one
body
more.
or his arm?
It's like the,
But if
Sweet.
they have, if
It's
they
a
have
whole
anything
body,
that
but
gives
more
you
his arm.
disadvantage,
Okay.
you can't do
Yeah,
it.
they're,
Correct,
they're,
because
they're
it's
They're at, like,
arm-based
a higher
research
elevation.
camp.
Apparently,
No.
we're just going
That's what I'll do.
They're
Better.
do like a
The light
sweeping
doctor's
attack
off this
and knock
week.
them prone, and then I
There are
Well,
two,
it could
there are
be
two
that,
kids.
yeah,
There are
if
two
I
kids.
miss the
Yeah.
knocking them prone. I'm still behind them. I should still get advantage.
So
Yeah.
unless your kid's like one arm,
That and the.
we'll turn him into
So that one,
bioweapons.
that one's.
If
You see something going on there.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Now your turn, Jared.
I want to declare an attack with Micah. How do you want to work this out?
He already had his turn. I would say at the start of the turn, at the top of the rounds. That's when we make our declaration of attacks.
Well, because we've been
and
kind
stuff.
of going on the fly, so this
Yeah,
is
a
where
little
it's
bit.
getting a little
So
muddy.
he already had his turn though this round. So
You would be
either
assisting him on his next turn.
yeah, I'd say,
that would could I delay to his turn? Then?
or you could take your action now and
Well, that's what he's saying. So could
Yeah.
he either delay or could he?
you want to
Start
delay
it.
to act on his turn.
are
Kind
you
of thing?
clearing this round on my turn?
Yeah, you're at the bottom of the. Well, the other kid is at the bottom. Like you probably kind of guess what's going to happen with him. Too.
Right, right.
Um,
So if I delay action, I'm throwing my turn away.
kind of yeah,
Okay.
because you're at the bottom of the round.
So Micah will have
So
to
could
delay
I see him doing something though?
If you wanted, it would either be you take your turn, Jared, and then Micah would have to move down the list. I'd move maybe not all the way down to you, but kind of somewhere in the median. He'd have to move down, so you both could kind of act together.
Because we're gonna do a pack tactic. Is what I'm
Okay.
getting at, so.
Or if you want to sack this turn and act on his, because he's pretty high up.
I mean, I
Fairly
would
high
like
on
to
it.
act on his, but I don't want to throw my turn away.
Well, I mean, that's
You know what?
But that's what you're doing, though.
That's what I'm trying to clear up.
That's you. Why would you be sacking? You wouldn't throw it away. You just
Okay, hold on.
Sack and go on his turn.
Because initiative is only rough. If you guys want to act on the same turn and a round, that's fine. So if you want to take your action now, go for it. You can act on. You guys can act together on the next round. On his turn.
He's next.
No, he's not next.
Oh.
Jared's next, and then it's a couple others.
I just don't want to throw away a turn.
No, that's what I said. Take your turn now,
Okay.
and then once we get to the top of the round, next round, you both can act together on his initiative.
Okay.
What I'm saying is initiative is loose.
That's kind of why I'm asking if it's strict, if I'm dumping, or if I'm just delaying my turn
No,
to
no.
his.
Take your action for
round
this round,
robin or whatever.
and
Okay.
initiative is kind of loose. Seeing that we haven't been declaring actions first.
Rules are made up, but the points
Yeah.
don't matter. So just do what
Yep.
you're doing to do.
Yeah, take your turn,
Okay.
and you'll be able to act together next round. So.
Okay, so we'll do that then.
Okay.
Next round we'll do that. Okay, in this case then I'll just not leave it complicated. I'll do a basic claw attack. On
On
the
who?
one that he set up for me.
He set up for you?
Yes.
Okay. The big one?
Yes. I don't want to waste that opportunity if I'm going to be making the roll here. Okie dokies.
Well, let's say, hey, everybody, real quick. I don't know plus or better. He made a movie reference.
Made a movie reference?
Yeah, he said in Underworld, like in the movie Underworld.
Yeah,
in the
he
back
did.
seat of the car. From a movie reference.
From this century, nonetheless.
Right.
3 successes to strike with a claw ticket.
I would say difficulty like 5. Just because he's
5?
he's
Okay.
doubled over.
Hamstrung.
Oh, fair enough. All right, one more then.
Okay, so 4 successes.
Mhm.
Alright. Roll your damage.
Okay.
You know what your damage is.
A lot.
Not gonna handhold you, Jared. You should know this stuff by now.
Yeah, you got tattoos of this shit. You should know.
Yeah, but I'm doing special things too. I'm adding temp points here and there for pack tactics. Anyway.
You're not doing your pack tactics yet.
No, the last blind thing I had to make adjustments. This one I'm not, so it's a different number this time around. Alright, so anyway, 6, so that's 4, 5, 6. Okay, 9. Yep, 9 this time.
9?
6. Yep, okay.
Actually, that stamina roll, that isn't affected by the dice loss from health loss, is it?
I think it is.
It is. I was kind of thinking it was.
4.
4?
If it's 6.
Jared, your thoughts when you're taking dice loss? Is that going to affect your soak roll?
Head empty, no
Wait,
thoughts.
what? Oh, on the health levels?
Yeah. Do you remember?
I was
Just occurred
always
to me.
under the understanding that strength and stamina rolls typically, like soak and like damage rolls, were never really impeded by that sort of stuff.
Soak and damage? Okay.
Yeah,
I was kinda leaning that
strength
way, too.
based, and I mean it's up to you totally. But if it would make sense, like if we were at crippled, I mean your hits probably would land a little
Right.
weaker, but that's totally up to you.
Alright. He only soaks 2 of that.
Okay.
So you said 4 altogether, right?
Yeah.
He goes down. Like knocked unconscious, maybe? Not
Okay.
sure. You know he had a pretty good kick on him.
Yeah.
So, was it lethal or not?
Do the coup de gracie.
Does he break
Shout
down
out
the
Mike
breed
Piper.
for him?
What's that?
Does he break down the breed for him?
Oh, actually, yes, he would, wouldn't he?
Incapacitated usually knocks you back, but up to you.
Yep. I'm tweaking the rules slightly here because he also spend.
Grab that
we
wheel
have
and dig
a
the
wet
twist out
on
it.
it.
Use the rules, dig off.
They can spend rage to stay in the game if they have.
That's
you know,
true.
So it's,
Yeah, he's gonna stay. He's gonna spend rage. Oh, he already spent rage once for an extra turn.
Full.
okay, then he can't.
And
Yeah,
they're just like,
otherwise
nah,
he'd
we
push
heal
his body
everything.
behind
You know
his
what?
wheel.
I can-
everything. No, we heal.
How about if
Send
he
it
forgoes his turn with that rage
Territory.
point, then uses it just to stay conscious instead?
Pulverize your test.
Whatever you want to keep it interesting.
Alrighty, we'll keep it that way. Top of the. Oh well, hold on. We got another one.
Top
did
of the
spend
order.
One that did spend some rage. Who got a 10? Oh, well, that one went after. Like down 2.
Right.
So this is his rage turn. He's gonna try and take a nice claw. Yeah, it's a couple of attacks. Two aggravated coming your way, Micah.
Do I get to dodge or no?
You would.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
I mean, you're looking. It's only 2 damage. You can soak. What's your soak pool?
Yeah.
Your stam.
Stamina.
Yeah.
Depending on your form too.
I think we're all in our big boy forms.
Okay. Yeah, if we're all
6.
Well, I don't think he isn't. Can't be using a firearm that way. What's that?
6.
6. Roll 6 dice and get more than 2 successes.
More than 2 or 2 or more?
2 or more.
To cancel out, yeah.
I was like,
Sorry.
wait.
I
No,
didn't-
no
yeah.
meat you have to beat.
6 or higher.
Oh,
right?
I'd be
Yeah. 6 unless otherwise stated.
No, well, there's a 10 and a 6. So
Yeah. Alright, you soak it.
No problem.
Back to top of the order, Jesse.
Okay, so now we're declaring that attack.
Yep.
So we got one that was hurting for a squirt in there, just barely stayed in by spending rage, correct?
Yep.
We have where are the other 2 at? Looking bloody, knocked around.
The one that just attacked on his rage, had spent a rage. He's looking pretty hurt too. That's the one Jeremy fucked up with shooting.
Okay.
The other one's blinded, but he fell prone.
Trying to
He
get
tripped
there.
and fell prone, but he still looks fairly healthy. Other than
Okay.
maybe he's a little blinded.
Why don't we target the blind one then? Okay.
But Jesse,
discriminatory.
Okay,
Can
so
I try to finish one off?
sure. There's one that just got knocked down. Looks like maybe unconscious, but he's pretty angry. It's the big one too, and he's.
Well, aren't the other 2 near dead?
This one's the nearest.
Oh. Okay. So let's not take that one.
Two successes.
Yeah.
All right. So roll your damage. Add an extra damage to that. You said the other one was just as good.
4.
4? And those are lethal.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Murder, death, kill.
Merida.
Yeah.
Moida.
Are you jerking him off all of a sudden?
He's doing the prison stab.
Oh.
Sure.
So basically, you just kind of pile on top of him, just start.
Rapid, just
Yeah.
stabbing till he stops moving.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Just look at the flowers.
he howls again, but then just as he struggles less and gets weaker, he shifts back down into human form and
limp.
stop. He just goes limp.
So
And he is
I'm
now
gonna
out.
blame it on an escapee.
There you go.
John.
In the yard.
How many people are left?
Throw him off the scene.
Something's going on with those kids yet. And then there's two black spiral dancers. One's up and fighting, but he's hurt. He took some pretty good shots.
The kids ain't around.
And the other one's still kind of blinded a little bit. He's laying prone at the moment because he tripped and fell.
Do I have a melee range with them yet? Like,
Maybe the one that tripped and fell if you want.
okay, yeah, I'll get that one. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna pile on and like bite the back of his neck and
All right.
Sensually.
yeah,
Little-
real sensually.
Little
John,
nibble.
would you like to join Micah and I in a pack tactic?
No,
Okay.
it's all right.
Tactic.
How upset would you guys be if he kills him before you guys
Well-
get
Whatever. We divert our attacks to the other one.
Oh,
Instead of attack.
I don't get that. At least on this special.
Probably not. Yeah.
You know, vampires are the true necromancers, right?
That's the correct response. to that joke.
That is a fact. I guess.
He's not wrong.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Well, you know what you got to do.
It's a little bit more annoying trying to get advantage as range, though.
Just keep high ground, bro. Advantage all day
You
long.
also have to be out of line of sight, too.
I'd be climbing.
10, 10, 9, 6.
Staring.
4 damage?
Yes.
Like monkey
And that was
legs.
just a bite?
Yes.
Are bites only lethal, or are they just
I
activated?
am in Krynos mode, so it's up to you.
No, it is activated.
Yep.
Yep.
There you
You're
go.
supposed to be the rogue, like athletic.
So you dealt
Acrobatic, and he's
4,
just
you
like,
actually soaked 3 of that. You rolled pretty good.
can't jump for shit.
He did prove, I believe it was a 1993 movie that proved him correct.
I'll burn a rage.
White men can't jump. And he is very white, and he very can't
If
jump.
I see him
Probably
still
the
move, I'm
white
gonna burn a
section.
rage.
Or
yeah,
damn
he's-
white.
He's still
He's
scrambling to
almost
get
pink.
up.
He's so white he turned it around.
Jesse. Or not Jesse, John. Micah.
J.
Wow. Micah Jarrett.
That's a lot.
Blah, 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 blah.
I didn't kill him. You do your
There's-
thing.
3 of you with J names. Alright, 4 of you with J names. Alright.
John didn't take our glory after all.
No,
No, he took a little damage, but he didn't go down.
I set him up for you.
So we're triggering this right now then. Okay.
Have
So
So you set up my setup? That's not how that works. Stealing the glory.
Micah and I are going to.
you
make it
basically shoved him at John, and he shoved him back.
Right. No, I shoved
Now,
him
one
to
of you
Jared
had-
and John got in there
No,
and
no, no.
shoved him.
It's like that part of the fight where you get knocked into the crowd of people. I'm the dude that shoves it back in the middle of the crowd. Of
Now,
people.
I was picturing the fight in the intro to Fresh Prince. He gets shoved back
Yeah.
a couple times. One of you has to pick him up and twirl him around.
Yeah, I'll twirl him.
Anyway,
Okay, we're gonna perform a wishbone. Consists of one or more Garu, grabbing an opponent's extremities and pulling them apart. I'm gonna grab a leg. You grab the other leg? Or an arm?
I'm gonna arm. Yeah.
Arm? Okay. Each player must roll his character's dex and brawl to grab an extremity. Difficulty begins at 6 and drops at 1 for each Garu thereafter, so it would be 5. Begins for...
okay.
Drops by 1 for each Garu
So you're
thereafter.
gonna do a wishbone. You're gonna reenact a
Yes.
classic piece of literature.
I was trying to come up
What's
with
the story?
Doesn't talk.
Is a
What's the
okay.
story, though?
Okay,
It's called
so
hang,
go ahead and roll.
hang, drawn, and quartered.
Go ahead and roll your dex and
hanging
brawl
and
and your
drawing
cranium.
cards.
This is the wishbone episode where they do Braveheart. Freedom.
What's the thing where they make you sit on like a rusty saw blade and tie your weights to your legs? And
I don't know, but that sounds terrible.
That's for the attack, right?
Yes, to actually grab the ring. Yeah.
I used to think drawn and quartered was they used to put like your legs and
5.
arms on
5
horses
on my
and
end.
set them all off, but no.
5 successes.
is that what it is?
Yeah, it's different.
And the difficulty's 5, right?
Yes.
It's the
4
drawing that
successes.
sucks because they
Okay.
cut out your innards and they sit it
So
on the
how's the
plate
damage?
next to
Or
you.
how's this?
After all possible extremities are restrained, each player rolls strength for damage. This damage is considered lethal. We can choose to pull slowly as a torture method or quickly maximizing damage. We're doing the quickly one because we're not asking them anything.
Alright, so you're pulling, doing strength plus plus
just
5.
that strength.
Well, plus your whatever your successes were, I would say.
Okay,
Well,
well,
minus
yeah,
1.
one.
You need one success for the thing to work, and then for
Okay.
every success after
I
that.
had
you
5,
to
so
do
4 more. Okay, so 1,
Strength plus 4.
5, 6.
It's like in Firefly when they talk about the Reaper, the
Rolling
Reapers.
12 dice.
Yeah,
First
no,
that,
this is gonna be
They'll
glorious.
kill you, eat your flesh, and sew new clothing out of your skin.
Yeah.
We're very, very lucky
So
in that
five
order.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is hang, drawn,
Yep,
and quarter,
it doesn't
and
say
they're very, very
anything
lucky
about
in that order. It's not in that order. This BSD was not very lucky.
7 before so.
He's going to be taking some damage.
5 for me.
5. Ooh, so that's 12 altogether, huh?
Okay. So if anyone Garu, roll your soak first. Yeah, let's get this Germanic.
Good
stuff.
soak. He soaks 4. So that's still 8. How do you do this?
So these are still considered
he's-
separate. He
you-
soaked how many of his? He had
It's
4.
true.
You said
separate
3.
4.
I mean, it can be
also,
the same.
you
It
gave-
can be
you
the
gave me
same
the-
soak if you want. It don't matter to me.
I think that's all one action. So
Yeah,
it's,
it's all one
it's all
attack.
one
Well,
action.
this matters us being separate, anyways. As far as him soaking, let me read it.
I said, why don't you
If any,
supply?
if any one Garu inflicts more than 3 health levels of damage after soak, the extremity is broken or severed. So
Okay.
this is why it matters that we're
Well, he might be
separate.
dead.
Well, let's do this first.
You got him.
Okay. So we rip them apart.
You did it.
Okay.
You did the thing.
Damn it, I'm not gonna set this up and waste 2 turns just to get fuck it. Alright.
How does this look?
Oh, it looks exactly as it sounds. Me and Mike are having a grand old time. Better make a wish, buddy. I wish to be young again.
Shake it real hard.
Yeah. See, the beautiful thing is it does say you can do this in lupus or hispo. You just got to knock them down first.
Yeah.
So, but we have opposable thumbs, so we're good to go.
That's true.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I just ripped the leg out. If that's woo, we're getting a raid from Schizo Freak. Thank you so much. Very critical moment.
I picture I would like have been doing like this and just like whoa.
Yeah.
Just
You just slam it down on the ground like you're.
and then I look at it, I was like, ah!
Just like
Like a Quentin Tarantino, like
Yeah.
Kill Bill blood fountain.
Or just
Yeah.
gives, you just stumble face first into a tree.
But yeah, again, Schizo Freak, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a great night,
It's
buddy.
like I expected that to resist a lot more.
There's that gross, like,
See,
sound,
yeah.
you know, as things
It's like
yeah.
cartilage tearing.
So you are two murder machines having your way with this.
Another murder machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I want to make it a little bit more juicier. Like,
Well, I don't
Yes.
feel bad.
no.
I did it on the neck. I didn't touch the arm or the legs. I didn't do anything.
Like,
Do you feel,
No, I take his fist.
yeah.
I heard what you said. I was thinking about something. And this is where I might start. I feel like I've been maybe a little less on the renown rewards, so I'm kind of trying to pump it up a little bit today.
No, that's cool. You juggle a lot of stuff at once. Like,
For that, I would say it was a medium foe, right, or an average foe, right?
The chain.
That was kind of a glorious thing.
I ever saw.
You've had some glory already, Jared. This
It's
turn,
like an old dude.
take one more
And he was in
extra
his-
glory.
his,
Okay.
Kitchen.
Uh,
jar jam. It was a fucking air pump.
I already gave you
Just
one
kept
though, right?
going like this.
Glory?
Yeah, all together.
You give me one today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you got two. You know what? Take one more. And
Before pump up the jam.
No. First one I ever saw.
Oh, because I
Micah.
was just going off the pump up.
take some 3 temporary glory on that. Couple
We do that whole anime thing where we breathe into the
extra
air.
glory
and
for
all foggy
Jesse
and
too.
shit.
You finished off that one, so extra glory renown for you, or temporary. Yes. Okay. So we come to the one who's still standing, who got shot.
I think I heard a shot.
Right.
First one.
Actually, seeing that you're on top of the one finishing off, I'm gonna say you're a little vulnerable, and
Popped up on my feed the other day.
he's gonna take an attack at you. Yeah, fucking.
This one's good. Yep.
He gets one success at least.
What?
You almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
Almost. He rolls good on damage though. All that 3 aggravated damage coming your way.
Am I able to dodge?
Dodge or soak.
Dodge.
You want to dodge?
The correct
What's
way
the
to go
difference?
through a mirror maze
So
is
can you
not
take it
with
with
your
your
head.
You take
You take a hit, but
you get to act in your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
take
think-
the
I
hit,
think we
but you
messed
can
that up
negate
earlier.
the
I think you're
damage
supposed to
just
negate.
because you're naturally hardy.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking the hit, but he might not break through your fur or whatever.
And what determines what you roll?
Your stamina.
Stamina. So remember your form. Yeah. If you have how many dice? 8 dice? Oh yeah, you can still
So
kill
bad.
Okay.
You only need 3 out of the 8 to be successes to just cancel the attack. And ones don't remove from this.
You're not a puny mortal from D&D anymore. Now you're a werewolf.
Yeah.
Wow.
So ignore the ones. Those don't matter.
2, 3.
There you go.
There you go.
Boom.
Soak
It
it.
tried to
Clocks
hit you,
you
but you
good,
laughed at him.
You know, you felt it, but
It didn't even tickle. Where's
Right,
the fun
right.
of that?
yeah, so what?
Mr. Trey.
Jeremy.
The guy who I almost killed, is he still...
He is the last one standing. He was the one that just took a swipe at Jesse.
And then
Standing isn't over.
there's the 2 kids that are kind of getting all.
Mutant.
Yeah.
Ish.
I can't tell whose handwriting this is, but somebody wrote under one of my weapons a pizza slicer.
What?
It's not my handwriting, and I do not know what that is.
It's a little circular bit of metal.
There's
Use it for cutting.
That you cut pizza with.
underneath damage.
Roll it like a
has
wheel.
It has 2
Yeah.
circles next to each other.
Is that Midas?
I think that's
Is that John's? It looks like John's.
John, do you
handwriting.
write lines through your Z's?
no.
Uh-uh.
Maybe God put it there.
Let me.
Did
I probably won't recognize it, but I'd like to
who
learn.
borrowed a clipboard Was it?
Oh, that's an infinite symbol. I'm not sure why your pizza slicer went in infinite damage and infinite rage.
I'm gonna attack my god tier pizza slicer apparently.
I suspect that was Grohl. Didn't he borrow a clipboard?
Oh, I think he did. Yeah.
Apparently,
Grohl was in a
character
one-shot
sheet,
with
too.
us, and he may have borrowed that, and yes.
He may have borrowed the clipboard and just happened to
In the
use
sheet,
it.
apparently.
He blessed me with a.
Well, you can do infinite damage with infinite range with your
Well, this is the
Vorpal.
circle. You never stop. Yeah.
I got a Vorpal pizza slicer. I'm gonna single shot him.
Snicker snack with the pizza blade.
You gotta think up a fetish with a pizza slicer now.
Yeah, I'm sure
Or
there's
just
somebody
ask
who's
Grohl.
into that.
Yeah, as soon as I said it.
The Caesar clan.
We do not kink shame in this house.
No.
But what if kink shaming is my kink?
Yeah, then what?
Yeah, there you go. There's your.
Then shame me, daddy.
Well, then by all means.
Shame away.
I got 2 successes.
Shame you with
Alright.
your pizza cutter.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 1 extra damage on your dice
Life
there.
into
And
pizzas.
what are we're determining the damage is 8.
No, your damage for your SMG is 4. That's your
4.
initial. That's your
Okay,
base.
so then I roll
4 dice. Yep, so 5 total because you had the plus 1.
1, 2, 3. 3 damage.
He takes the damage. He soaks a couple of it. Actually, I'm gonna say no. He's down. How did you do it?
I just walk up and just
Spit on him.
Well, he was still standing, so.
I walk up and
And then spit on him.
Tui.
And he falls over.
But it makes the dodgeball sound.
Yeah, all sound effects are dodgeballs.
they're rubber bullets, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Say hello to hell for me.
Oh, yeah, volume down.
I'll
There.
have what she's having.
Yeah, I'll have what she's having.
It's just been.
Check, please.
Cling.
Say it again, Mugga.
Check, please. Oh god.
Some games have mascots. Some games have, we got a dodgeball noise.
We have
Um,
soundboards.
as the last Black Spiral Lancer falls, though, the one kid kind of turns and he's kind of starts to grow a bit, and his one arm kind of gets really big.
Take it outside, lady.
No. I'm trying to. There's some sort of creature. I'm trying to remember what it's from. The only thing I think it might be one of the zombies or something from Left 4 Dead. Didn't it have like a big
tank?
arm or something?
Charger.
Is it the tank?
Charger.
Okay, Charger. Yeah, kind of like that. He
Just
just.
had the big arm and then the normal one.
My strong hand.
Yeah, it's kind of what he's like
Yeah.
morphing into. He's just still like, just screaming as this is happening. The other one
And
is
Final Fantasy VII dolls.
Oh, yeah.
With the huge arm, yeah.
the other one. She just kind of bloating out a little bit.
So I burn a rage.
And she's in. Oh, you did burn a rage.
I burn a rage. I clock one of these kids that's like transforming, trying to knock him out.
Sure.
I'm
Which
gonna
one?
judo chop back to the neck.
Which one?
So we got big arm and what?
One's just kind of bloating out.
A boomer.
Boomer.
Let's go boomer. Let's go boomer.
Go Boomer.
Little Violet Beauregard growing into a little blueberry here. Let's see. Probably strength and
Yeah.
brawl.
This is probably just Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
I was like, what? I forgot about the some of those. Anyway,
So
it's been so long since I played that game.
Y'all hate me. I've never played that game. It's
I
not
only
like
played
I was
a little bit of
avoiding it. Yeah,
Get out.
I'll get out of my own home.
Get out.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed.
I
of
only
it.
ever played a little bit of it when I was over at Grohl's when he lived in Downey.
No, it looked fun and everything.
Yeah.
I just never had the opportunity.
It's not as fun with the AI.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
heard.
humans.
That's kind of why I never went after it, because I'm like, well, this is a
They
multiplayer
are
game. So.
stupid at best.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
they're crack shots.
They are. But their strat is dog ass.
But it was a fun cooperative game. Like
Oh yeah.
it's multiplayer, but it's cooperative.
One success.
One success.
Yeah,
All right.
I got her, but
You're feeling guilty about
we'll
it.
see how hard I get her.
I think I do have it for PC though.
I say I think Steam
It was
is
like
like regularly.
$2.
Yeah.
Steam. I think I
Free
got
all
it for
the time.
free.
At most, it's $3.
That might be where I picked it up as a free sale. I was like, yeah, why not?
2 damage.
2 damage.
Well, if we ever have a long weekend and you guys
Is that
wanna
a claw
fire
or
it up,
just
I'd
a
be more than
punch?
happy
Just
to.
No, I'm not gonna claw the child.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Claw the exploding one.
Claw the child.
Yeah, she takes the 2.
Yeah, the child killer over here killed the child.
That's what I'm saying. Claw the child.
That's just like the Kermit with the black cloak.
Was you?
My conscience.
Jesse, we're top of the order. We're kind of staying in initiative. All the
That was my
All the
rage
Black
turn.
Spiral Dancers are dead, but you still have these 2 kids. John just tried to clock and just punched one to try and knock it out.
I punched the chubby one.
What do you guys want to do? They haven't actually attacked you, but something has been changed. but they're clearly going under some sort of changes.
Who's doing what?
I punched the child.
Changes.
I punched the
They're teenagers. Late.
Oh, so this is just puberty. Leave them alone.
There's
their
one that's
bodies
turning
are
into a
experiencing
boomer, there's
plenty
one
of
that's turning
changes,
into a charger. I punched the boomer.
I guess
If your
I'll-
arm remains erect for more than 10 hours, call a doctor.
I'm going to.
I do have 2
Back.
points in medicine.
Get that.
Yeah.
That arm's
some
gotta
distance?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Give me.
You can use a scalpel. Not
John, back
exactly.
to your turn.
Not exactly.
Puncher.
People call my methods.
Go to
more
sleep, kid.
You just
We are the new
fucking
two
robot.
surgeons in this group, so
Bite down on this. You're
I'm not proud of it, but we're doing it.
Spirit talker, rock'em sock'em robot here. Rock'em sock'em werewolf.
3 successes
About
this
the
time.
Successes, all right.
This is gonna hurt once, but damn, it's gonna hurt.
Damn, it's gonna hurt.
Meat one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he's making the rabbit out of the snake.
It's only gonna hurt.
3 successes.
But damn, it's gonna
Three
hurt.
damage.
Yeah, it's just so aggressive. I don't want to
All right.
ruin it for him, though. As much
gonna
as I
say-
want to. I want him to experience that pain.
I want him to make the decision.
It's
let
just
it
going up
happen
and all
and
over.
suffer
As
the
you-
consequences.
As you
Like I
clock
had
her
to.
and she's like staggering down and passing out,
Yeah.
all this acid just comes spraying
Okay.
out.
Okay. I
I
did.
can only picture from South Park.
I did punch the boomer, so.
But it was
That was your first
it was
mistake.
it was a miss on any on her part. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say it may splash around you, but
Okay,
it doesn't like directly
like not
get
my
on
chest or anything. Okay.
you. Right, right.
You
like,
smell a little
whoa!
bit of burning fur, and you just immediately
Yeah.
withdraw.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
whoa.
just enough that you're just like taking steps back,
Speaking of boomers, what are you doing over there?
and maybe she takes on a little bit of her own acid
Don't
damage.
do it.
as
What did
she goes
y'all
down.
doing?
I'll flip her on her tummy so she doesn't choke
Turn
her.
it on the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Micah.
You wanna come sit up here?
So he got 2 punches in him?
I knocked out the girl. She's not. She's knocked out.
And there's one other kid, right?
Yeah. No, there was a charger.
Come on, big guy.
Here we go.
Oh, we got another player. Oh, he's sunk into the background.
Are you stuck? He's old
There we
man.
go.
It's a little higher up.
There you go, bud.
All right, we got a new player. He's always in lupus form.
New challenger.
Good body. Good
Smash Brothers,
boy.
like,
Aw.
um,
He loves the attention, but he'll
the-
definitely move in a couple minutes. He gets warm. No, maybe he'll stay.
No.
You keep petting him, he'll definitely
kind of
hang around.
following John's lead. Is there a way that I could roll like a maybe a wits or medicine to figure out the fastest way to efficiently knock this kid out?
Don't just give a couple of
Well,
Yeah, not
shiners,
just
like-
doing this until it's wait no.
Yeah, if you want to go wits and medicine, sure.
Okay.
We do the Vulcan nerve pinch.
I mean, I do have the falling touch, but it'll just fall down.
That's true.
On their head.
Difficulty.
Standard 6.
Okay.
My God.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Did
Alright.
did you see the video clip of Alex Jones getting choked out?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so fucking
Oh my
funny.
God.
No, I need to watch this.
It is.
Sage spit up her water. She's laughing so fucking hard at it.
The Fomori you fought earlier today,
Right.
back in Sini, they had some regenerative properties, but the one John just punched one out.
Take that. Kid.
They also had to take an injection for this to happen. So maybe they're a little weaker. Although this one looks like he's kind of beefing out a little bit on the one side. Maybe he's a little tougher than the one John just knocked out, but maybe still not as tough as the other one.
Okay.
So
Are you saying the girl's not evenly as tough as the boy? That's sexist, minor.
it's the way it happened in this one.
But I guess just knowing my background from martial arts, just like if
Oh.
I hit like right here, that's gonna knock him out. If I'm basing this off of like their human
Anatomy.
biology, yeah.
Remember, just grab
Yeah.
the handle, push the button.
Push the button.
Just
That is included
sure.
in
If you're gonna go for
knowledge of human anatomy.
if you want to go for the a knockout punch, I'll give you like a lower your difficulty, down to 5. Just make it easier for you to hit.
I mean,
get
it's-
that extra.
every roll is a 50-50 at that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Actually,
So
it'd be
knock
better
down
than
how
a
much?
50-50.
What's that?
Knock down how much?
One difficulty.
Yeah, so you'd be at
5.
yeah 5
Punch.
or yeah punch. I forget one of these is
I
already
think-
5, isn't it? Bite. Oh, bite's the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your kick should have been a difficulty 7. Oh well, actually it already
Well,
was.
because you
because it was called shot. Should have been difficulty 8. Anyway.
Well, then he
Keep
also
mine-
had the -1 though, so I was like, well, I guess we'll still be a 7.
Yeah,
So,
still be.
okay. So
He is absolutely loving that. Look at that tail.
Well, his foot keeps slipping, so I'm holding his foot for him.
Good boy, buddy.
See, Brock's always excited to see Midas, and he's just missing out on the
Yeah,
best shot
sure.
of Midas.
Yeah.
5 successes to hit.
Okay.
Under buddies, go harass Brock on the Discord. He didn't show up tonight.
He's probably watching the MSU home game, which should be over by now.
Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, he's probably watching it and playing Spider-Man. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, bro.
Yeah, so roll your punch damage plus, you said you have what, 5 successes?
Yep.
So plus 4.
I like my only other moderator is actually running the game right now.
Right.
I could moderate my own stream right now.
Can I demote Brock for a little bit?
That's a funny thing is I gave him VIP a long time ago and I could hand those out and it took away his moderator stand.
I've been a
so-
moderator longer than Brock.
Yeah, I
4
technically
successes.
is.
4 successes.
Give him like a
Alright.
week to manage that.
Yeah. He takes a hit. He staggers back as he's kind of coming to, it looks like he was just kind of finishing up on, like, coming to terms with what's just happened or kind of ready, and you clocked him pretty good. He staggers back a bit, and he takes the hit. Jeremy.
Chad, how's the guy you punched faring?
She's covered in her own puke and she's unconscious. I think she's okay.
Alright.
Hit the other kid.
But did she die?
This acid is still just kind of like bubbling and sizzling as it's.
I'm gonna come up behind the big guy and just give him a butt stock to the back
There
of
you
the head.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
What would you give? What would that be? It's
It's
not gonna be a weapon attack.
melee.
Really.
Dex and melee.
Yeah.
Alright. 3 for that. Three for that. 6, 2 7s, and an 8.
6, 2 7s, and an 8, so 4 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your. What's that damage gonna be?
Like a
Just
club
stop.
damage.
Yeah, just
No toss.
strength plus your. You had 4 successes, strength plus 3.
Okay.
No self.
It's like a record scratch every now and again.
I got 2 9s.
2 9s, okay. They're definitely kind of wavering.
Conscious about it.
They're wavering, trying to remain conscious. Jared.
So the second one's not quite unconscious yet?
Not quite. They're wavering.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just punch.
Same.
Are you good? Wait. He wouldn't know this though. Is he gonna do the Kirk double?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, the Kirk double fist. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I literally...
Yeah, you just.
Yeah,
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 Right in
yeah.
his back.
Yeah, he's doing
All
Kirk
right.
double
I'll do
fist.
the Kirk double
Yeah.
fist right in the back.
Make sure you gotta interlace the fingers.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
To really
Yeah,
get the
you know.
Kirk double fist going.
Basically a claw take, just not...
The Shatner original move. I've been watching Strange New Worlds.
Pretty good. It is pretty good. I've watched season. I haven't watched season 3 yet.
3 successes is 2 attack.
Alright. You know what your damage is?
Damage? Okay.
Jesus.
And...
MSU
yes.
got beat 49-0.
Where's that going again?
State MSU U of M game.
Jesus.
Yeah.
State got beat by that?
49-0.
Oh, yeah, I heard they were bad this year, but wow.
Yeah,
That
couch is
sucks.
burning in East Lansing tonight.
No, they only burn couch when they win.
Ah, true.
They,
3
they,
successes
they-
there, too.
They sold
goes
back
down.
to their apartments.
Yeah.
They'll solve
You see him wavering. You Kirk double fist him right into the back, and he kind of staggers forward. Just
He does the stuntman. And falls down slowly.
Come on, load up that noise. You started this.
No, it's fine. I forgot myself for a second there.
There we go.
out of combat. A moment or two later, you see a rip open up, and Frank comes back out from the Umbra.
Way to help.
He was prepped to help, but you guys looked like you were handling that pretty well.
Dude, watching us murder the people that mutated them all, like, give them closure enough to go to the next world.
Did you kick? Uber accent, it's always hard to jump right into. Alright. You kill all of them, or?
Yes. Well, the ones that were in the
We
truck.
killed 3 of them.
3? Okay, the 2 kids are still alive then, eh?
Yeah, actually, I want to hop in the Umbra and see, like, if there's, like, spirits all over them or something. You know what I mean?
While he's doing that, I will survey the area, especially around the truck, just to make sure that they were alone and didn't have any reinforcements.
I would like to search them, just to see if they had any sort of like identification or.
I'll go
Something like
rummage.
that.
I can rummage through the van.
Barack Obama.
Wait.
It's several of the former presidents.
Wait a second.
Sense
George
now.
W. Bush.
It says
I pick
Barack
up his
Obama, but
wallet.
this isn't a birth certificate.
He doesn't have one of those.
I just pick up his wallet and I go, Obama.
Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
I mean, yeah, you just find, the usual wallet, keys, license,
No
nothing.
badge. Nothing identified who these guys were.
No.
Any good?
Like I said, just a regular driver's license, but nothing.
Identifying.
Not like a white card key
Right,
on
no.
a little lanyard.
Yeah.
No.
I love
any
Pentax. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
arsenal in the van.
No, nothing in there.
A
But-
medieval man catcher.
Free van.
Free man.
Free van.
Oh,
And I have a point and drive now
actually,
because I watched a YouTube video.
I'll grab the phone. I assume these guys have phones. Smartphones, something.
Would
They all have
they?
dumb phones.
Yeah.
But before I go scouting, might be worth it to check out that needle.
Taste it.
Well, check it out, not sample the wares.
Yeah. Do the.
Come on, there's got any more than this.
It's my time.
You just hold it up like a
Shove it in your
hamster,
dick.
like a hamster thing that water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just lapping it.
This dog is in pure heaven right now. Look at him. He's melting
He's like,
out.
I never get to be involved.
Coach.
Yeah. So
Smartphone?
smartphones. Yeah. A couple smartphones.
Oh man.
You are
It's an iPhone.
I'm scouting the area to make sure there's nobody,
physical
especially
or Umbra?
a physical. Because who said they were doing Umbra?
You
are.
checking Umbra?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
dual team it, whatever. But I'll stay physical.
I'm gonna toss the smartphone to Jeremy. 'Cause I know he's the tech wizard.
Yeah.
Yup.
dial tone music as he's like trying to unlock it.
Good boy.
All right.
It's like, I
Let's.
forgot where I was from it.
He's all like, good.
No, see that would be a glasswalker fetish. It would be the old stories we used to pick up the phone and they used to use the Oscar Mayer weenie whistle to imitate the tone to get into the server. That would be a glasswalker fetish.
That would definitely, access any network just by using,
What
that'd be
about
cool,
like a
actually.
Tamagotchi or something? That's not like Spirit Guide or something.
I didn't know it was Christmas already.
Uh,
Bringing out the ham.
Yeah, what would I?
Yeah, look at that.
Jared,
Hamming it up.
give me perception alertness.
Okay.
I'm coming back for the seat. All right. He's like, I ain't moving. You crazy if you think I'm a big old
Yeah, I'll drop back down to Lupus for him just to be able to be faster and track as well. That makes sense. Well, there's a 70230. So
Okay.
3 successes if
You're
Yeah.
pretty confident that you don't sense or see anything else coming your way, or
Okay. So secure for now.
seems clear. Yep.
Okay.
John,
Yes.
what you doing?
Going into the Umbra looking at these kids.
Okay.
Do I have to roll the...
Pretty standard. There's a car there. In a mirror.
Got it.
Yeah, good.
Sometimes it's nice to have a roll, because if you roll like magnificently well, John just found a talent too while you stumbling around. Like
I haven't even prepared for that.
just an idea, but
No, it's good.
you can even
Good, throw it out
you
there.
can even
Not
say
extra stuff prepped.
What's
you could
wrong
just
with...
say like an undisclosed currently talent. You can investigate
Right.
it later and then write it.
You gotta cast magic find on it, yeah. Or,
Yeah,
identify.
detect magic.
Yeah.
Identify. There we go.
I want to look at these kids.
Okay. It
These
does
kids.
seem like there's maybe some banes and stuff kind of.
Can I pull them out? Can I unmutate the kids?
Or at least halt it.
Sure.
I have my...
Give me,
I'll use my talent knife. I'll be like, fuck you. Get out.
Yeah. Give me a. How do you want to do this?
Chicken arise.
How about
Arise, chicken.
intelligence and occult?
I have something I want to do with the cell phone before we leave.
And
Yeah, I was doing it in the order that they got them, and Micah's
Wait.
thing was to give it to you. So now you're gonna get last.
I'm gonna do... We'll do the boomer kid first.
Okay.
A 7.
What's going on?
Just 1 7.
He's checking out the boomer girl.
I had a 9 and a 1.
He's trying to either demutate or halt the mutation.
Roll. That was kind of your
He's in the
attack, is
number
what
right
you're
now.
saying.
He's trying to,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
rip the
Okay.
corrupted spirit
Roll.
energy out of her.
Gotcha.
How do I do damage here?
Sometimes too, I believe it's their soak ability when you're in the Umbra is based on Gnosis score instead of stamina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Spiritual
spirit.
damage.
Yeah, spirit.
So you could have her soak via a Gnosis score. Maybe she acquired one when she started mutating or something. I don't know.
Right.
Oh.
You're also venturing into like, shit. I wasn't expecting this part. So.
Yeah. No, winging it. Gotcha.
Yep. And I'm like trying to think of what implications is this going to be. Like Banes usually do kind of fight back. Do I really want to get back into another combat?
Do a little one-on-one or something.
Before I forget, I know he's in the middle of that. I do want to snag the needle to
Okay.
inspect it when we get around.
What do you think for damage on that, John?
I can roll Gnosis.
Gnosis? Sure. Yeah, Gnosis.
See ya.
8866.
Just a little stats. Let's say 8866.
Yep.
It does some damage, not quite as much as you were hoping for. Like, you're trying to cut some paper and you get a little bit of a cut, but not quite as
Just really dull scissors.
yeah, or really resistant. That's more resistant than you thought. I was gonna cut to Jeremy, but he went outside. Micah, you wanted to do something with the needle?
Yep, inspect it. I don't know if I can glean anything without putting it under a microscope.
Is there Narcan for mutant drug?
Kind of just like if I can identify it with, and maybe
You would probably like
what's in
you're. I mean, you go ahead and roll if you want.
Six, right?
Yeah.
Three successes.
I'm pretty sure it's some sort of engineered serum, whatever. But in order for proper study, you're gonna have to take it back to somebody who's got some equipment,
Okay.
or some ability to do so.
Gotcha.
Might be something worth hanging on to, but
All right. I'll add it to the inventory.
you have a point of wisdom as well. Jesse, you doing anything at the moment? Okay. Jeremy,
Yeah.
you got a phone.
I want to try and hack this phone.
Alrighty. It's not a brand you recognize, though.
Oh boy.
Oh god, it's like Huawei.
This is so Huawei.
Joe Bob Briggs, his Halloween costume is the cowboy Ken from the Barbie movie.
Intelligence computer.
Sounds good.
Computer.
We're doing Toy Story for Halloween. This
3
year,
8s and a
so-
9.
Yeah.
3 8s and a 9.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
The T-Rex.
4 successes.
I was like, well, the inflatable costume worked great, but not at work.
What would you call this? Just a syringe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's yeah,
Dirty unknown syringe.
Used needle. Great. We're picking up garbage now, huh?
I mean, if you want to say like femorai syringe,
Okay.
We're saving
just
the
help
planet.
remember later on.
Right.
It's gonna be like all our
from
D&D
methods,
notes where we write down Alpha at bar
FOM,
question mark, and then it
ORI.
never comes up again.
What was that one? Ant in jar, please let it sting you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stinger, whatever. Yeah.
What are you hoping to find in this hack?
Is there like a messaging?
Try to scrap together a slinky dog
Yeah.
outfit for that.
Anything
Oh,
in there that
yeah.
might seem importante?
I always like Slinky Dog.
Yeah, I like him a lot too. Woody.
They have a telegram. Yeah, check the telegram.
How do we want to word this?
You can give me the cliff notes. Yeah, you got it.
Right. Kind of something of we haven't heard back from the team that went down to Cini this morning. So be on alert. Kind of replies back. No worries. We've done this. We've taken care of these failures before. It's pretty routine. Don't expect any issues.
Weren't we by Cini?
Yeah.
Not that I know that. He's the one.
Should I reply back to this in this group chat?
That's up to you. Bro.
Do the number 8, a bunch of equal signs, and a capital D.
Oh, a rocket ship. Got it.
Yeah, 'cause
At
you're
the
blasting
very
us off to
least-
space.
I want to turn off like location
Okay.
so they can't.
You might
Yes.
alert us.
All right.
Oh man.
And then I want to turn it to silent.
All right.
It's not already on silent.
Okay.
But I'll hold on to it for future use.
Okay.
And I'll change the password to something that I know.
Boobies.
Same as my luggage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5318008.
Point of temp wisdom.
Nice.
Anything else unresolved? Oh, you're still dealing with these veins.
Do I get the sense that like if I try again, maybe it might be effective, or am I just like
I was gonna
trying to bail out the Titanic with a soup spoon here?
We're gonna need a bigger bow.
Frank steps into the Umbra again and joins you,
Okay.
and he's kind of
Hold my beer.
he's looking at the other kid, just kind of we might be able to do something here. He's kind of like prodding away and kind of sniffing at things. You know, maybe he's doing some bear stuff we don't know about.
Okay. That's mysterious bear ways.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for the bare necessities.
Yeah.
So,
That's what he has to weigh.
I don't know if you want to do this at all. I'm just gonna chuck it out there. If not, send it right back. But if you want to work with it, we'll work with it. I do have points in rituals and rites. I do not specifically have the rite of cleansing, but I believe it is a level 1 rite. Would I be able to wing it by making a roll at a higher difficulty? Maybe with the bear's assistance, he might know a little bit and be like, oh wait, no, nudge it over to the right a little bit.
Rite of cleansing. What's that entail?
Well, the rite of cleansing.
Lots of
Mr. Clean and a lot of bleach.
Counteractive to our
Drink this.
environmental nature, you have to empty an entire aerosol can into the air.
I mean, that
we
very
care
well
about
may
the
be
trees,
a
not the
bonar
ozone
thing.
layer.
Right.
We can't talk with the ozone layer.
Yeah.
This rite purifies a person, place, or object, allowing it to be used without fear of worm taint. The most common form of this rite involves Rite Master inscribing a circle on the earth, walking widdershins counterclockwise around the affected persons or objects, while holding a smoldering branch or torch.
It's old walk Discord.
She must use a branch, specifically willow or birch, dipped in pure water or snow to sprinkle the object or person cleansed. As the Rite Master does so, all Garu present release an eerie, otherworldly howl in an attempt to frighten away and thus banish the corrupting influence.
Alright.
So, like I said, it's a
Just
level,
us going,
basic level 1. I don't have it. I kind of thought about grabbing it later with my experience points, but with the bear, who knows, but I'll leave it completely.
Are you stepping into the Umbra?
I can if that'll help, you know. Again, I'm winging it, so I'm assuming, well, I better be connected more to the spirit world and stuff.
You kind of both, as you come in, you're like, got the brilliant idea of like, where a rite of passage work. And right about that same moment, Frank's like, we need a, or not rite of passage, rite of
Cleansing.
cleansing.
Yeah.
You're like, we're rite of cleansing. Where about that same time, Frank turns like, we need to do a rite of cleansing. Kind of that rite of cleansing, both at the same time. You both look at each other like, all right.
Okay.
But you're like,
so, well, if Frank knows it, I can maybe assist him.
yeah, he's like, anyone else know the rite of cleansing?
No, I know the right
All right.
request.
I've seen it
All right,
done,
that's the
but
one
I
I
haven't
know.
been introduced.
Follow my lead. Does everyone else want to participate in this?
Does anyone have rituals?
I'll help.
I have 1 point
I have
rituals.
one.
All right.
System. This rite can be cast upon more than one person or object, but the leader must spend 1 gnosis point on each extra thing a person needs a cleansing. Difficulty level depends on the level of taint. Taint caused by a spirit might be a difficulty equal to the spirit's gnosis. Only 1 success is required. If the character performs the rite at dawn, difficulty decreases by 1. This rite cannot heal wounds or damage caused by worm taint, it just removes contamination.
All right. Oh, what are the rules?
This rite inflicts agonizing pain when performed on a Fomor, vampire, unrepentant black spiral dancer, or similarly accursed creature.
Well, good. They're unconscious. They won't feel
Yeah.
it.
It might be enough to wake them up. But all right.
But I'll throw, yeah, we'll throw the...
What does it say for rules?
Yeah, system.
Yeah, what's the system?
It doesn't say in the system, but I'm assuming everything is going to be rituals and probably intelligence, if I had to guess.
Alrighty, rituals and intelligence.
It really does not give what you have to roll for it. A lot of rites are just things you perform in RP out.
Right,
so,
right. Okay. That's
If
kinda
you
what I was
want to
gonna lean
roll, I would honestly suggest probably
Yep,
intelligence
let's,
and rituals.
towards. Intelligence and rituals, everybody.
All right. Kumbaya, my lord.
I'm gonna say your difficulty is 7 for all of you, because
Because we're not.
you don't know the rites. You're trying to follow.
Well, if he knows the
Frank's
right,
lead.
then he's the right leader, and we're clear. So, but
Okay,
us,
fair enough.
but us adding to it, it would be
Yeah, yeah.
assisting him more.
Yeah,
than
I'll say
us
your difficulty is
succeeding.
7 because you're trying to do this.
Yeah, that makes sense. 2 successes here.
2.
Nice.
None.
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 I have 0 points of ritual.
What about?
Intelligence. You just
Oh,
don't roll
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I got 4 points.
You're literally
it's
winging
still
it.
intelligence and not rituals. You just don't have anything in rituals.
2 8s and a 10.
2 8s and a 10. All
Oh
right.
man,
Nice.
Success.
the one person winging it got the highest score.
Frank actually rolled shit, so you guys assists.
And I got 4.
Frank's probably busy trying to teach you guys, so his role was not so great.
Yeah.
You guys nail it pretty well. And these kids, they're unconscious at first, But as the Banes start to tear away and flee,
It does say it's agonizing.
yes,
pain.
it wakes them up, and they're just like writhing around. Looks like you kind of hear maybe some echoes of scream and pain, even though you don't normally hear things from the physical world under the Umbra.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a little bit of there somehow. A little disturbing, but you get them cleansed, and the both kids just kind of both pass out again.
Unconscious from pain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unconscious. I'm gonna give you all 2 temporary honor.
You,
For doing a good thing.
Who's a good boy?
yeah, we're all good boys.
Who succeeded on those rolls? 2 for the
Yeah, what did I say? Three?
three.
Yeah.
Extra points of wisdom for you guys who succeeded. I'll say you all learn the rite of cleansing.
Yay!
How
nice.
how long do these temporary things work?
Up when you get all 10,
Just write it right.
you get
here, rite of cleansing.
you can petition somebody of a higher rank to recognize your achievements, and then you can turn those 10 temporary into 1 permanent.
Gotcha.
And then it's however many permanent you need on those things.
Rite of cleansing allows us to remove corruption from an
so like you
object or a
to
person.
reach
What
rank
we're
2,
doing
you
here
need
with these
4
two
glory,
kids.
1 honor, and 1 wisdom. You should already have 2 glory, 1 honor, right?
I got 3 honor now.
Well, temporary. I'm talking about permanent.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 glory, 1 honor.
Okay, yeah. So you need 2 more glory and just 1 wisdom to be able to get to your next rank. That's gonna be a lot.
From this one?
1 wisdom.
Okay.
Rite
So,
of
yeah,
cleansing, if you guys want to write it on your sheets at all, as page 157.
Actually, I'll go ahead and give everyone else an extra 2 glory for that whole battle. That kind of leaves you a question of what to do with these kids. And you have a camp that is, I mean, almost just basically over the hill.
Damn, it's that old?
Yeah.
Um,
You guys are kind of right up here on the top of this hill, and it's just over here. Where is?
well, we need to recover because it's been a day. We've killed 5
Yeah.
werewolves today. I have not.
about 3,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I
3.5 miles.
Okay.
Spending some points here.
Let's take these kids back to town. Take them to the hospital. Say we find them outside in the woods, and try and look over them.
You take them back down to Marquette, about a half-hour drive, or you just want to take them into Big Bay, and there's a gas station and a little store. There's not a whole lot in Big Bay.
Let's
So
take
if we
them
go down to Marquette, we can go hit up the airport.
Marquette.
You know, let's
Marquette
roll
it
with
is.
it. Jeremy wants to learn his piloting. I say we go to Marquette then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you gather them up, and
He just fucking sits in there and he's like,
Yeah.
not actually doing anything.
I imagine.
A flight
No.
simulator.
I'm sitting in it, doing all the controls and shit. Zooms out, it's like a shell, like it's completely
Yeah.
disassembled.
I would also imagine in Tears of the Kingdom when you have the controller
and
thing,
the battery's
but there's nothing attached. You just like.
Well, I
Yeah.
was thinking it's like you look like you're really intense and then you zoom out. It's just one of those Sega Afterburner arcade cabinets from the 80s. It's like, yeah, fucking shooting missiles at fucking.
There's a line of 8-year-olds. Come on, mister, it's my turn to play.
or I was just picturing you in an actual driver's seat going, yeah, that sort of thing, and then you kind of zoom out, or you just see a hand kind of reach over and like hit the key and turns the ignition on. Like a head like shaking as it recedes back out. Frank does point out, like, okay, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but clearly something's going on at that camp. And
Oh no, yeah, we're
we'll have to
definitely
take care of that.
Yeah.
Destroy the worm wherever it rolls and breeds.
So let's take a second. The ultimate. What was the thing that we're here to investigate? Like a corruption?
Well, something is preventing the werebears from healing the land, and it's a very obvious sign that this has a foot in it.
This could at least get us on the path to figure
Yeah.
out what the hell's going on. So
And it'll be a lot easier to do from the sky.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think this camp is our next
I mean,
target.
it's true. We don't even have our own car. We're borrowing.
Well, no, I'm stealing this van.
I mean, one of you can still double back down across the river and grab your truck.
yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna be.
I'm taking the van.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just meet
I
in
mean-
Marquette.
I'll get in the van with you.
Um,
I feel like somebody has to watch you.
Somebody got babysit when we get in trouble.
So we leaving the two lupus to drive the other vehicle, the truck.
No, I'm driving the truck.
Oh, you are okay. I thought you were okay.
You want to grab
Yeah.
the kids though and like take them to the hospital with me?
Yeah, you'll have to like you find your for whoever's taking the van's gonna have to like take some tracks back this way, hit this road, and then finally come back down
Just don't hit it
and
hard.
out.
So is this like a divide and conquer thing where we can get the kids and meet up at a later point, or?
Yeah, I mean whoever's the truck is like over here. You're gonna have to take this road back down to here to
Okay.
head back to Marquette. Whoever's taking the van's gonna have to come like down this way. You probably meet up around this corner or something.
Okay. John, I suggest maybe we take the kids in the truck or whatever. I'll escort you, so make sure nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I'll transform in the lupus form and hop in the back of the
I'll
truck.
throw it out there. There's a little you pass this thing called like Thomas Rock Overlook. Just
Okay.
want to make a mental note of that. I don't know if it's going to be useful for you or not. Sounds like it's an overlook of some sort, but it's just a mental note. If you guys, you know, hey, maybe it's something we can use to look over.
What does it look over?
Yeah.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Presumably it looks out over this
Every
area.
generation they have a new
But,
Thomas.
throwing that out there, just if you like.
We've been blessed with a new Thomas to overlook.
So you're gonna head back down to Marquette and drop those kids off. You probably head to the hospital.
Yeah.
Get to the ER. You know, you pull them into the emergency room probably. And
Yeah.
oh, what do we got here? You know.
Found these kids out in the woods when I was hiking, and I don't know what's wrong with them, but something messed up.
We found these kids in the woods.
These stitches. They look at the one kid's arm. Like you can tell.
The doctor runs up.
Um,
What's that? What's that?
Give me. You've probably noticed there's like a there's a tattoo on that kid's arm,
Okay.
He just
and
flop
he's
it
under
behind
18.
him.
The arm doesn't look like it matches him anyway. Like it was
Right,
attached on afterward.
With like a
It's got a
wet
fucking
towel.
barcode.
like
Not
there's
a
some
barcode.
serial
Would just
killer
be
out
a
there.
regular tattoo.
Like a tattoo or like a glyph or.
Just a regular tattoo.
He's
anything
got
would have like
Okay.
he's got one of those stars everybody had, like the
Oh,
early
stars
2000s.
or maybe like a Celtic knot. or
CKY
something.
stars or
Yeah.
whatever.
Anarchy.
We'll say it's more like a
Yeah.
Celtic knot. It's just got a Celtic knot on there,
Tribal tattoo.
and
Okay.
seems kind of out of place for.
I was just about to say out of place.
Got a
Yeah.
slice of pizza.
But that, it's just a distinguishing feature. You notice that.
I mean, I have a piece of slicer.
It's got like one of the My Little Ponies on it or something.
Something.
But yeah, like, are you? You said you found him out there. You're not next to kin or anything.
No, I don't know who these kids are.
Okay. Well, we'll get him in and taken care of. And then they rush him back in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get out of here before they start asking
Yeah.
more questions.
I'm not gonna like fill out a fucking statement. or
No,
anything.
yeah. We're doing them a service. We're not investing in it.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
they might be like, well, wait here. We can get some police if you want to, put a statement from you.
No. Yeah, just walking out to the car.
No,
Well, they tell you that, but then they go back to their desk or whatever if you
Yeah.
kind of surreptitiously slip out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll just stay in lupus for him in the back of the truck. Like me and my dog were out farting around hunting and
Oh, so
Yeah, right.
you two are the
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a red talent, I feel like Reaper doesn't really want to get
No,
too
that's fine.
social with
And
the
then
humans.
we just had to meet up.
Well, we were both
Marquette,
coming to
yeah.
Marquette, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get like a motel,
Yeah.
and then like
Pay by the hour.
Motel. Yeah.
He's told us about a few of the ghost towns up there. I'm like, man, we should just take over a ghost town and make it like Werewolf Town.
I have contemplated being like, hey guys, you guys want to buy like 30 acres and just build a bunch of houses on it?
All right. So you're
For
in
some reason I
Marquette.
pictured you saying that in like
So-
Owen Wilson's
so-
voice.
Just saying.
Buy some land together.
Just saying, the Gould House is up for sale now.
Colony,
Yeah, just make like a
build a little self-sufficient little commune.
So what's the plan now?
rest.
Rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna rest, and I think we want to investigate that camp when we're back to full
Yeah.
strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna download a bunch of malware onto the cell phone. We go to LimeWire and fucking.
I'm gonna put him on every email.
I'm trying to remember how much experience I've given out yet tonight. Probably not a whole lot. I should probably just give you.
I think I'm the only one that got any.
Oh,
I got the 1 point.
Yeah, that's another one. Everything else was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You've been doling out a lot of renown.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to stay on top of that. Oh, I forget the experience part. Yeah. How much experience do I have over here?
Dude, we got a lot done tonight. I feel
Good.
Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't get helicopter. But...
Tomorrow.
Next time.
Oh, we can only have so much excitement in one session.
Yes.
Right. Everyone had some good role playing. Everyone was here. Everyone's learned things. I fought some battles.
Great jokes.
Let's say it's a bigger night. Let's say 4 experience for everyone.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sure.
Any rounding out of renown?
What are your guys'
Not
thoughts?
that I'm
Alright,
asking.
no, I'm just. So, what are you guys' thoughts on renown that was handed out? Because I'm kind of concerned, like, 2 glory for Jeremy. Yeah, that's gonna be basically 20 temp.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gonna be a little while, and I don't want to rush it, but I don't want to skimp out either.
I think.
I would personally, the only first thing that pops to mind, I'd give John maybe an extra point of honor because it was his idea to take the kids to the hospital, and he did
That's
it.
true, and
Got
you
it
were the
done.
first one to go in to the Umbra to try and do something about that.
Yeah.
Extra point of honor, yeah.
I was saying, think about the scope of the story you want to tell, because
Right,
we're not
right.
gonna go to like rank 5.
I know, no.
So,
I kind
like-
of at least hopefully get you guys to at least a rank 2. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Have something to
So you can
play around
kind
with.
of feel that,
Mhm.
how that goes.
I feel like maybe the party at large could be awarded a wisdom because we diffused a situation that could have exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We identified it, nullified
Point
it,
of wisdom.
cleaned it up pretty
I can
clean.
give you that. Everyone gets to take an extra point of wisdom. I think you guys did pretty good with glory. I gave you 2 honor? Or how many honor did I give you?
I got 1.
I gave about 2.
Oh, hold on. We'll mark another one.
So,
That put me at 3. So.
yeah, I think I gave you 2 for kids.
I'll take your word for it. I can't frankly remember, so I'm not going to try to reach for more.
Yeah.
Well, and we all might have different amounts too. From
Yeah.
John.
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
seem it's
Individual
yeah,
actions,
right.
yeah.
You're not feeling generous. Everyone take 1 extra point of honor even.
Frank was there to record it all.
He'll be our witness.
Folsom says, I earned 4 chat experience. Yes, you did, Folsom. Spend it wisely.
Mark it on your sheet. I think that's where we'll wrap it up there.
Okay.
So the next plan, rest up, and then
Go after this camp and see what's
Yeah.
up.
you're gonna do some reconnaissance first,
From
or
the sky.
I mean, yeah, from the sky. Okay, no,
Right.
that's our next move of action is get the journey his pilot's
you're in town.
license.
You got cell signal. I can
Jeremy pulls out like a pilot
zoom in a
jacket
bit here.
with the fur on top.
Where'd you get that? Don't ask questions.
Fucking highway to the danger zone cranks to a 10 immediately.
Like, how long have you
No, no.
been planning this?
Helicopters, you always play Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fair.
Planes, you get Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Helicopters, Ride of the Valkyries. Or Fortunate Son, if it's a Huey.
Yeah.
So I'll
Please be a Huey.
The helicopter etiquette.
just zooming in. That's what the camp looks like. For you can tell from Google Earth while you're sitting around resting
Oh,
up.
I see like 4 LZs right there.
Awesome.
Good God.
At least above ground. Jeremy, you're pretty confident there's underground stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Shit. We need to make friends with some weremoles real quick.
See, we can even land in that little fucking field out there in the back. They won't even hear us coming.
Yes, it'll be that quiet of a helicopter.
There's a so typically when they fly our helicopters at work, like they're about like 1,500 feet up, but sometimes they'll do what they call terrain flight, where they're like 20 feet off the deck.
Oh God.
Like they're just like doing like this around trees and then through valleys and shit. I'm like, I want to go on one of those flights. Let me go. Fuck.
I will give you this back. Here.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
I've had it this whole time.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever need it, it'll be right back there, so.
Yeah, it does have some Kylindo stuff in there.
What about Kylo?
So we'll be wrapping it up there, I think, for the night.
All right, that sounds good. Let me do the formalities real quick, and we'll get the stream ended here. Thank you, Oracle Cat. Thank you, Falsum. Thank you, Jack Cooper. Schizo Freak, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Anybody else who lurked tonight, appreciate all the company and all that stuff. Hope you all had fun watching. And we'll be back whenever next time. We are running Werewolf, we are running Mass Effect, and we are running some miscellaneous Gloam stuff.
I still got some one-shot ideas in the background for
One-shots every now and then.
Call of Cthulhu, or maybe I'll finally decide on something for Delta Green, so you can get you guys in that.
And then you haven't, yeah.
Jared, are we doing the Halloween thing next week?
That's up to a DM. I'm free, so. Yeah, we may have a Halloween special, just depending on if everybody's available and if a
Or at
DM
least
takes
playing
over.
something.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play something.
Maybe it'll be spooky.
I'll say I am gonna be myself unavailable November 10th, 11th that weekend. But other than that, my schedule's wide open.
Yeah, as
so.
far as I know, my schedule's open.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 days.
So
Yeah, even if I work, I'm still available. So.
Okay, cool. So on that note, hopefully we'll be meeting for doing something special for that. But until then, keep an eye on the Discord and the Twitter, and we'll see y'all later.
And we'll keep a station wagon on for you.
Woo! Light that shit up. Have
Not
a great night,
sponsored by
everybody.
Geico.
Not sponsored. Sorry.
Hey, Geico? Geico?
Thanks again, everybody. Later.
Oh, kiss.
Alrighty.
Geico kiss.